Hello, hello. What's up, Heliophage? Luca, what's up? Yeah, so we're here for a fun campaign today. Look at this. Minus 50% upkeep for embedded heroes. Got high control to take over a lot of territory, to spam more heroes. And probably questing knight spam, since that melee defense is pretty nice. So honestly, it's not that crazy. Now, it's not just going to be hero spam. I do plan to play this a little bit more smart than that, so we can actually progress in the campaign quickly. Difficulty is legendary. Here we go. Yes, very hard legendary. Got the AI stats maxed out. Sick. So yeah, let's get started. How is it going? It's going great. Still editing that Slayers Only campaign. I've been a bit distracted with Factorio and Rust, but I am slowly progressing day by day. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this campaign. I'm thinking the thing that combos best with the heroes is probably cavalry, since the heroes take a really long time to fight, and they don't do that well versus infantry, but they do well versus everything else. So if you spam cavalry, it's probably enough to kill off all the infantry that's left with a bit of cycle charging. The alternative is we go mass archers, but I feel like hero cav is way better. Is your brother around there? What, Legend of Total War? Please no. Alright. So we begin the campaign. Now, obviously, we want to make as much use out of the hero mechanic as possible. Getting cheaper ones is obviously amazing. So we need to beeline it to tier 3. Because as you can see here, tier 3 is where you unlock capacity for paladins. Which is kind of huge. I don't know if there's anything else that is really important. Ah, yes, of course, spellcasters. We want to get a couple spellcasters in every army. And aside from that, it's just kind of a pump out some cash situation. And we're more or less ready to go. Now, this is slightly different from my other unit spam campaigns, since we have to build a little bit taller. We have to build our settlements a tiny bit taller. And then we're good. In the tech tree, get heroic duties. Heroic duties. What's this? A hero recruit rank +5 for your local province. It's gonna take 34 turns to research. Good God, that's a little ways away, ain't it? That's kind of a... Is there... Well, let's see here. On the way, we get chivalry. We get embedded hero buffs. This is not the end of the world. But, like, look at this, though. This is just plus growth. We could, like, spend the time getting, I don't know, farm upkeep. Okay, honestly, I guess it's not that good, is it? Income from farms. Yeah, like, if I went super hard on farms. Alright, fine. We'll go heroic duties. That's a good play. That should upgrade our heroes to the maximum capabilities. And who are our allies this campaign? So obviously we got some Bretonnians here.
Welcome to fair Bretonia.
We're just gonna squeeze them for money, as is usual. Oh dang, okay, we don't have that many allies, so the allying thing we'll have to figure out too. Oh yes, and the vows. Yes, that's true. Let's not forget. Kill 5 lords in battle. Raise settlements. Defeat. Alright, well that's pretty chill. Oh boy, we're gonna have a lot of vows too. Rank up 5 times after taking the pledge. Building construction. Okay. Easy peasy. Yeah, the vow system is gonna be... It's gonna take a little while, but we should be fine. Now, do I ransom captives? I don't think I really need... Like, the chivalry is good, but it's not that huge. I don't think I have to worry about farming it too much. We can take the money. Your favorite lord and faction? Yo, alright. And then, let's see here. Did I go for the thing? Wait, bailiff is not upkeep reduction. Do they have what? Do they have upkeep reduction here? Income from farms? Okay. Yeah, wait, where's the upkeep reduction? Bretonia doesn't have it? Oh god. What a ripoff! Well, I guess 50% heroes will have to do. And no supply lines, which will be kind of huge, because the heroes can move between armies super well. And that will really, really help, I believe. Casualty replenishment for this lord's army. Okay. I think that just means Repanse then. Anything good here? Under siege, ambush. Like, I don't know, bailiff for the 5% movement range? That's kind of garbage. Alright, plan B. Let's just make Repanse into a raid boss.
For the lady!
This is a lady indeed.
She speaks, I listen.
And yeah, let's just take
It's a
Virus.
lady's
Do we lose the foot squires? Compared to the cavalry, they're not nearly as good. Honestly, I don't really need that much infantry. Yeah, let's just lose the foot squires.
Show no fear.
They're not that important.
With the lady's strength. Ah, yes.
You like to add notes to the name entries for all characters to help keep track of vows. Interesting. I guess right now, since we're pretty low on the vow count, I don't have to worry about it too much. But eventually, yeah, we'll see how to manage
The
it.
lady calls me.
All right, now, like I said earlier, we want to get tier 3 on all of these buildings, so growth is our primary purpose. Income is actually much less important, because we want to beeline it to as many heroes as possible. Pawns will just make the usual cavalry stack. And then... honestly, we don't have that many allies. I guess, like... nah, because, like, the Badlands are kind of real inhospitable. We want to stay in the desert. So... yeah, you know what? We don't really need allies. I guess we have the ocean protecting us, right? I could ally with Talea and beat up Sartosa. Hey, what's up, Farmer Jack? Hello. Perfect name, actually, for the situation. Yo, Bretonian farms are crazy. 300 gold a turn. Oh my gosh. Also, yeah, we don't have to be chivalrous. As long as we're mostly chivalrous. Foot squires are one of the worst Bretonian units. They did get buffed a while ago. They're decent in multiplayer, which means that they're barely usable in single player. Something along those lines. Oh, but they're tier 5 to build for Bretonia? Really?
For the lady.
Oh my god. Oh god. All right. Well, okay, yeah. By the time you get foot squires, I guess you're done the campaign. What a ripoff. All right. Never mind. Hot garbage in the single player, people. We got some hot garbage alert. Also, dang, they got weaving houses too. So good, but the farms are crazy. Farms are absolutely crazy. Let's just spam that growth.
Your word.
We'll build it up.
Do not mistake
Let's
me
siege
for a
this
fool.
guy out. And then... oh, hey. Oh, I can just auto it.
May
Sick.
the lady guide your
No
blade.
long grinding battle needed. There's our first
Bretonia
province.
commands me.
Growth is through the roof. Sure. Confederation with these guys. Why not?
My strength and wisdom are yours.
All right. Sick. And then we just gotta keep getting rid of these useless
Yes.
buildings. Now, how do we want to play this out? Probably just more cav, or I can merge the army into
Protector of the realm.
Repanses.
For Bretonia.
The beginning of this campaign will be more standard, as we're just kind
Yes.
of, you know,
Do you know who I
going
am?
through the motions of the initial turn. Yeah, can I confederate the other guy? Maybe not. You've been testing lots of Repanse campaigns. You enter confederate the nearby faction by taking that turn
My
2.
reputation precedes me.
Can meet Lioness that way too. Second early. Oh, hey, yeah, that's true. We got another field trebuchet. That's hype. Alrighty. So honestly, I don't think I need a second army just yet. Gonna dump all these units into Repanse's stack.
time?
Make her a little bit scarier. And then we're gonna get even more cavalry. In fact, yes, it's probably just gonna be mostly cavalry for now. But I want to eventually switch out to like 50% heroes, or at least 5 heroes per army, since they are actually just the cheapest thing ever. What's good here? Growth, yes please. Let's max out that growth. And then we're cooking. Then we're absolutely cooking. Can I ally with these dwarves?
Britons come to parley.
Seems like no. Dang, feisty allies here. Now what's the most reasonable next location to go? I assume one of these guys are gonna declare war on me. Probably Ark in the Black. So we'll go over there and beat him up. You like taking the rest of that province next? Oh, okay. So maybe beat up the other Tomb Kings. Yeah. The farming in the desert. Classic. Yo, how does that even work when you're fighting undead and you're ransoming captives? Are you know, I guess probably you're ransoming like the vampires. You know, the very important vampires. But it'd be pretty jokes if you're just ransoming like a bunch of bodies. You just put a bunch of undead onto a cart. Just ship them back for some money.
I shall go.
Okay, hello, Ark in the Black. If he declares war on me now, that'd be pretty jokes. Then we definitely have a very spicy battle on our hands. And here we go. I'm going to start building up the growth here early. Because honestly, we really don't need money. We just need maximum paladin production. You know, you'd think they would just stop burying the dead. Although, I guess in the Warhammer universe, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't even have time to bury the dead. Or there's just battlefields of just... Like, honestly, you know, the vampire counts are kind of just the sweepers, right? They just come in and clean things up after everyone. Yo, they don't make undead greenskins, right? Is there a lore reason why? It's gotta be something to do with them being fungus, for sure. Alright, what we got? Bunch of nothing, really. Bunch of nothing against the cavalry stack? Easy. Come on, it's like, you know, they're like vultures, right? You show up after the battle, scoop up the bodies. Have you tried the Nemesis crown? I only picked it up once, but interesting. It's just a diplomacy bonus, right? Honestly, can't be that bad. All right, now how do we want to play this battle? Ark and Black's just all the way back there. I guess we'll use our Trebs. Use our Trebs. Scariest unit are the Hex Wraiths. Everything else dies to cavalry. So we're just gonna scoot up, the trebuchets, and then we're cooking. Cause yeah, Repanse has the anti-infantry. We got a solid, you know, infantry squad over here. Yeah, the Hex Wraiths are a bit painful, but that's what giant boulders are for. Honestly, not too worried. Oh, they're gonna dodge. What is this? What is this, legendary AI? What? Alrighty. I have a plan B. Got the Repanse and crew. Ark and the Black's kind of just spamming Spirit Leech, nice. And we're just gonna blob them up here, because even though they got armor piercing damage, even though they're a little bit scary, full surround with some cavalry will 100% do. Nice. There we go. Can we get some bats to land on us? Oh, looks like we can. How beautiful. All right, sick. That is a mighty charge. We got the Repanse AoE. Does 12 damage. Honestly, not that much to the cav, but it's something. And then we're chilling. Did you know that Repanse and High Elven Archmage have the same voice actor? I feel like I realized that at some point while playing Warhammer.
I am prepared.
Yeah, like it's quite similar. It's a little uncanny how similar it is actually.
Chevaliers, ready.
Okay, nice. Doggos are down. We kill off the archers. All my infantry's gonna flee because they're Bretonnians. Bretonnian infantry, what do you expect? And then we just cycle charge the infantry to death. Honestly, we're chilling. I'm not worried about this battle in the slightest. Long as they can actually kill off the hex rates. Unfortunately, we'll have to drop the artillery. There we go. They can book it. And then now it's time for the cavalry. Now, lance formation increases mass nowadays. Lowers your maneuverability a little bit, but more mass means more damage. So we're going to be sticking with that. And seeing how well it does. And it does. Okay, yeah, look at that. Pretty nasty charge on those skeleton archers. Sick. And let the cycle charging begin. Alright, someone just prime sub. Thank you so much.
Direct
Blank
my
page. I'll make sure to give you a knight unit.
order.
Here we go. Yeah, I got some high hopes for today. I feel like this will be one of those campaigns that goes super successfully. There's no way. There's no way this does not absolutely crush it. It's just too good. We're gonna have like a million, just a million everything. Gonna have a million paladins, more specifically. But yeah, just a ton of paladins. It's gonna be great. Oh my gosh, these crypt ghouls, they're too fast. They're too fast. Man, my infantry really suck. I guess we are playing Bretonia though. I gotta get used to using the cavalry. Come on, hex wraiths, man. Those hex wraiths really were quite tanky, weren't they? Once they're dead though, I can just snipe Arc in the black. And then everything else will crumble because undead leadership still kind of sucks even if they're on legendary. The this is fine is back. Well, that's because this is genuinely fine. It's I'm sure it looks sketchy. It looks sketchy to the uninitiated, but really, this is the easiest battle I've ever had. Totally. Do we have enough? Okay, yeah, the archers are doing fine. Hex wraiths are very nearly dead. All right, there we go. And here come the night charges. Get that extra mass going. Henry's kind of getting beat up. Oh god. It's fine though. After this grind, right? The rest is just, there's nothing left really defending Arc in the black. It's chill. It's chill, people. Also, yes, it's true. The peasants don't matter. In true Bretonian fashion, we just kind of threw the peasants into the meat grinder. Glorious. Another sick charge over here. Nice. And I can just meet up with these skeletons. And now we're chilling. What's left? A couple spears. You would think the spears for the Tomb Kings would be good against Bretonia. But because they don't actually have that much armor piercing. What? They have, yeah, they have like a swordsman level of armor piercing. Bretonian knights have like 80 armor. They're pretty chill. They're pretty chill. These guys have less armor than I remembered, actually. The more elite cavalry will be nigh invincible against spearmen. But regardless, the main thing that's great are these crazy charges. So if you actually just single out the infantry one at a time, you can get some devastating charges on them. And then you're good. Then you're goodies. Doesn't matter if they brace for one cavalry unit, they're getting hit by 3. Yeah, cav for days. It's the only way to play Bretonia, really. Who plays infantry only Bretonia? That's insane. Honestly, sounds like a fun challenge, but also insane. Nobody should be stooping so low. Unless they are truly a masochist. Alright, where's Henry at? He's chilling. Come on, Repanse, go get him. We can probably ×2 at this point. Now that things have calmed down a tiny bit. Does this give a... Yes, it does give a blind debuff, which is basically a Helm of Discord debuff on him. That should get him dead. Nice. Arc in the Black will go down because it turns out he's just a dude with actually not that much fighting capabilities. No, actually he's 55-55. God dang. Arc in the Black actually can throw a punch or two. Reminds me of my my wizard stack for Gelt. The wizard stack, best melee squad in the game. All right, come on, Henry, you got this. You can't die to Arc in the Black. He's just a skeleton. He's just a skeleton with a bit of magic. There we go, nice. With the loss of their leadership, let the cycle charging begin. You can see they're already crumbling real bad. Might even hit the ×4 button. Am I that crazy? Maybe. Maybe. Probably not. Okay, yeah, we can. Come on. What's the worst that can happen? I lose a couple more units of infantry? Absolutely non-issue. There we go. Those are just skeleton warriors. Oh, yeah. Look at that mass. Huge. They're not hitting army losses yet, though, which is kind of sus. Come on, any moment now. Maybe I'll leave Repanse in there, and she can spam her AoEs. Okay, nice. Honestly, if we lose a trebuchet, I'm not that worried either. Because as good as the trebuchet is, the cavalry is much, much better. And things will only get easier with time, since once we have heroes, we no longer have liabilities known as Bretonnian peasants. But there we go. There should be army losses soon. Oh, never mind. There go all my cavalry. Whoopsie daisies. Whoopsie daisicles. All right. Plan B. We're going to use Repanse. Here we go. And a couple archers. And then we're just going to chase off these skeletons. There's a non-zero chance we get army loss here. But it's so non-zero, I'm still not worried. just give me the army losses. It's just a bunch of skeletons, we're fine. Army losses for you? For who? Please, good sir. We're Bretonnia. Our knights don't rout. They simply tactically retreat. Come on. Get them. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, there's the army losses. All right. Just took a couple fights. Just took a couple surrounds. Army losses are right around the corner. Yep. Any day now. Any second. Here we go. Yeah, easiest fight of my life. So that's kind of the big fight. Usually in Warhammer, if you can manage one of these spicy fights, then the rest of your campaign goes much better. Chivalry from a safe distance. Do you lose chivalry when you retreat? Yeah, not even close. Not even close. Now, did I lose this knight? That's kind of a better knight unit. We don't want to lose it. Yeah, let's go. We kept him.
What was
Sick.
theirs is ours.
Easy peasy. Here you go. Blank Page. Interesting name. Have a questing knight. Blank Page. Yeah. Hopefully you don't die immediately, because questing knights are kind of sick for Repanse.
The Leoness.
Let's see here. And yeah, we want to basically save up all of our money for our
I listen.
6 settlement upgrades. Ooh, chainmail. Hi. Dang. All right, here we go. Yeah, there's settlement upgrades.
Honor before glory.
Looking good. Arc in the Black's balance of power is existent. He still has an army, but not that much, especially if mine is super duper injured. He's basically dead. Gideon, what's up? Good morning, good morning. Lord Enticity. Ooh. I think you do lose the Lady's Blessing. Ah, yes, it is quite important that we don't lose fights. The Lady's Blessing is particularly important too, because paladins give a physical resist buff. And if we truly want to have invincible hero stacks, we gotta make sure we keep the Lady's Blessing.
Has been issued, mighty lord.
Ah, we got a quest.
Beckons.
Hi. We got the Sword of Lioness, spell resistance reduction, and insane melee attack. Okay. Don't really need it just yet.
Yes. For
Is this one of those settlements where you can sail out, land, and attack it immediately? It is! Hype! Get hype, chat! Yes. The janky settlement maneuvers. The classic. Yeah, like after you land on the shore, you can attack command again to actually attack the settlement. It's great. Okay, nice. Things are going swimmingly. As long as these guys don't declare a war on me prematurely, I'm pretty happy. No chivalry's lost when retreating. Ooh. Enticity. Bretonian armies can gain the blessing of the lady when they win consecutive battles. Okay, yeah. So no retreating ever. Yeah, we're playing Repanse because she has 50% hero cost reduction in her armies. And Bretonian heroes are actually quite nice when stacked together. Did you check Henry's vow? Oh, probably not. I didn't. Win a siege battle. Well, that's coming up soon, isn't it? Yeah.
The lady calls
all right, and we got the Grail vow. We got the questing vow. What does this do?
I listen.
Buffs. Just tiny little buffs. Magic attacks. Oh, perfect vigor. Okay, so the Grail vow is where it's at. The other ones are kind of nice to have.
March at once.
That their Grail vow. There's his army. So we gotta make sure to actually siege battle this settlement, otherwise we don't fulfill Henry's vow. Or Henri's vow. What we got? Peasant economy.
Such relentless heat.
Man, that's so good. Bretonia economy is actually insane, isn't it? Well, alright. And then after I capture this area, then I should be able to start spamming out heroes. Remember, you can get Go Check and Felix. Ooh, that'll be super easy too with so many knights. A knight stack has to just like insta win that Slanesh battle, right? Questing vow is always the hardest, as usual. Make an army of like 8 archers. Archers? Heliophage. Archers? Why do I need archers? We don't need archers. All they do is die to the undead. The only reason these guys exist is because they haven't bothered dying yet. Alright, here we go. Another spicy battle. We're gonna manual it. And we're gonna just send Repanse and Henry directly into their general. Punch his face in. Hopefully blob up some infantry so our trebuchets can hit there. And then cycle charge with knights again until we win. Aw, yeah. Go Check and Felix don't get vows. Rip. Rip. That'd be jokes. That'd actually make him so strong. Alrighty, so let's just park over here. Just scoot up a tiny little bit. There's nothing here that can kill these two. So we're good. Oh, we got some bats. Alright, nice. Get that explosion going. Hi. Yeah, so if I just manual target into this blob, then everything here will very quickly die. Sick. We got some doggos on the flank. Not a problem. And do I want to go into lance formation immediately? Probably not, just so I can maneuver a tiny bit better. But yeah, this should do though. There's the doggos gone. Artillery's going to town. Bretonian artillery. I've wondered if spamming out the artillery is the way to go for our build today, but I'm pretty sure just pure cavalry will do. I don't think I really need more AoE, especially once we get magic going. So that's the play. All right, and are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this anti-large, anti-cavalry infantry? The skeleton spears that truly must be feared. Here we go. Let's see them hold. Oh my God. Oh, the humanity. Oh God. Oh, jeez Louise. All right. That actually went even better than I thought it would go. Yeah. There's your spear infantry for you. We got the horse sandwich, indeed. All right, and then we just pull away and they're dead. Yeah, now that's a good moment right there. That's definitely a feel-good moment. Definitely feeling pretty good. Yo, cavalry as of late has been feeling better than they have before, right? Remember Warhammer 3 launch and cavalry just kind of felt meh. Look at them now. The before and after, what a glow up. All right, nice. It looks like they still want a little bit more of that action. We'll give it to them. And then we'll do it again. We'll give them a horse sandwich again. Here we go. And they're dead. Oh, these guys braced up. Not from the back, though. Now they're dead. Ah, yes. Yeah, no. Anyone who thinks cavalry sucks in Total War, clearly. Well, they probably know what they're doing, because honestly, other units do quite well too, but in the right situations, you can make cavalry look great. Just gotta get those 6 rounds. Yeah, don't underestimate them. Same with chariots, though they require way more APM than they give you value. Also, this is kind of like the best matchup for the cavalry. These are not halberds that we're fighting. These are literally like the weakest spear unit in the game. Aside from goblin spears, who don't even have anti-large. But it feels good. It feels good to pretend that we're just annihilating, you know? No one believed. No one believed that it could be done. Those kind of vibes. What's the exploit? We basically get free heroes is the exploit. Yeah, and we should be able to spam out super early hero stacks, which will effectively give us really OP early game armies. At least that's what I am attempting. This guy's passive is about to trigger. Let's not give him too many kills. Let's not give him too many kills. Come on. Oh god, the crumbling. All right. Yeah, let's get the duo. All right, never mind. He just crumbles. Well, I'll take it. Success. Yeah, chariots are super APM heavy, and even when you control them perfectly, it's still kind of janky. But you know, they do see use in multiplayer. Multiplayer land battles, chariots are great. The thing is, you need fewer units in like a 20 stack versus 20 stack situation. Hella janky. Oh yeah, Katarina got a sled. Very excited for that. Cetra will probably declare war around turn 20 if I get strong. Good to know, good to know. All right, so now I just gotta win the siege battle. Henry's gonna get his vow done. And then we'll have enough capacity to make like, what, 6 paladins soon? I just have to farm up the growth as much as possible, but with the ports providing +10, I feel like that is definitely within the realms of possibility here. Yeah, more growth. We are just growth spamming. Repanse is going to be my source of income for today. Sure, Winds of Magic replenishment. Why not? Actually, do you have sick knight upgrades? Charge bonus for the knights. Yeah. Given that we're going hero knight, I probably want that soon. Although this, god dang. I'm really only taking it for the replenishment, aren't I?
Is it time?
Well, you know, whatever. It's still a good move. Sick, feeling great, Dowie. Do you love me yet? I'll should I kill these guys? What if I kill these guys and then give their settlement to the dwarves? Will they love me? I feel like they might. They might. Like, what's the downside of just murdering these guys, right? Nothing.
I hear you.
It's pretty sacrilegious, I feel. But like the value for the Confederate, or not the Confederate, but the getting the dwarven allies. Are the dwarves even gonna do anything though, or should I just kill the dwarves too? Did I just kill everyone?
I decide you are better kept in a
Aaron, Nessa, what are you doing? You like to save skill points to rank 6 so you can get all her unique skills at once? Probably a good idea. I'll see if I can, wait, did I already get rank 9? She rank 9 yet? I think she just hit rank 9. Oh, whoops. Never mind. Also, dang, they got murdered by the dwarves. All right, now from what I learned last campaign run, dwarf allies suck. You know, screw all the dwarven allies. We're gonna be self-sufficient. We're gonna rely on ourselves here. We'll be goodies. Now this guy. Here's the thing. We have an army coming in from the edge of the battlefield. How much do I really have to worry about them, though? Is this a map that I can just capture all the points? Probably not, with the changes that they did to gates. Reinforcements have a much longer time to show up now. Only worth getting the dwarven allies for the units in your army. Okay, well, looks like their fate is sealed. We're going to be murdering them. Now, how do I want to do this? So we have the army back here. Gonna have some dudes here. We got some towers. I believe the way that I want to do this is probably just kill these guys and then army loss the enemy as soon as possible. Because let's be real here. I'm gonna take horrendous casualties if I actually just sit in the settlement battle. This, on the other hand, feels much better. Just gonna chill. And then when they show up, we say hello. Then we say goodbye. And life's easy. They really just have one general and only 2 spear units. So honestly, the cavalry can probably just sit in there. And then like Repanse can just punch their way through this. Plus we got the trebuchets. Not a problem. Easiest campaign ever. Maybe. We'll see. I might get a lot of enemies, and we don't really have a lot of allies. In my previous successful campaigns, we really relied on diplomacy to help us out. In this case, I'm just going to rely on the strongest dudes we can get. Also, real quick, why are my banners so small? Shouldn't they be bigger? Unit banner scale. That only... Oh my god, they only get so big. All right. Sure. I guess we'll have to put up with that. All right, what we got? Some cavalry. Got some bats over here, right? Yeah, all this is gonna rely on this fight. Can we kill their general? Probably. Of course, just remember, there is a whole settlement battle we have to fight after this. But the trebuchets crush it, right?
The lady's command.
Wouldn't be an Enticity stream with without my armies being at 50% HP. Wait, you guys don't just leave your armies at 50%? Come on, it's fine. You know, you lose a couple of units, it's chill. I guess, you know, I often forget how differently I play compared to other people, especially with my long break away from Warhammer. I didn't even realize that, like, yeah, the whole, like, you know, really not wanting to lose units, and, you know, basically how I played when I first started playing Warhammer. But these many years of war have jaded me to the depths of my men. Anyways, we'll be getting a ton of territory. This will be great. Enticity plays from outer space? Yes. If you're not playing multiplayer like this, I don't know what to do. Honestly, like, this is pretty zoomed in. This is pretty zoomed in by my standards. I don't know what you guys think about. You should be happy that you could see the units at all. We got some proper pixels going on. Also, dang, we are losing some knights. Artillery's really gonna have to have a field day. Ooh, pun, mini pun activated. Yeah, they're gonna need to really go to town on those guys because the rest of my army's kind of dead. I guess we do have a Repanse. She could probably just solo the settlement. So maybe we just do that. Big Wheel C situation. Does this hurt my allies? It doesn't. Dang, that's like... CA's been adding those types of abilities since forever, apparently. All right, here we go. So we got our Trebs. Let's park them over here. And then what we got? Some skeleton spears, some archers, some chariots. All right, this will be a little spicy. Pretty sure my archers will crush it, but we'll see. Capture point cheese, maybe. The thing is we've killed most of their army at this point. So army losses is actually reasonably close. The question is, can I get a big enough army compared to them to get army losses faster? Or is the capture point cheese gonna crush it? Now, capture point cheese is more of a guaranteed victory. But this is pretty good too, like, you know. Just getting the good fight. We got Repanse in here. She is more or less indestructible. What, she has 115 armor. What's that? That's like 60... No. That should be like 70... More than 75% resist? Yeah. Because 100 armor, 75% resist against non-AP. These guys have a little bit of AP though. So the numbers are slightly different. And I forgot the values. It's been too long. I forgot. What? I don't know. Regardless, she resists most of the non-AP damage, alright? These guys, they won't do anything to her. We're fine. So let's get this cav unit in here. Nothing like just launching trebuchet shots at your generals. Imagine if that... Has that ever been a real tactic in history? Like, you know, obviously in movies and stuff, you know, calling the artillery strike on your position is like the classic maneuver, but... You know, has there ever been a case in history where you have a military general calling an artillery strike on himself? And surviving, and it's actually just the smartest strat? Doubt. Yeah, probably. You know, honestly, the Skaven are the most historically accurate leaders, let's be real. Yeah, those Ushopti kind of wreck some faces, but we're good. Get some archers in here. Thankfully, we do have a capture point now, so perfect vigor is activated for my entire army. Yeah, and then there should be an army losses. Whew, man, that does so much damage. 30% more mass. What value? Holy crap. Okay, let's get the cycle charge. Oh, okay, that didn't do as much. Still though, it felt all right. Another explosion. All right, yeah, we're getting there. Give it a little bit more work. There we go. All right, sick. Now, did we lose any units? If we didn't lose any units, we did amazing. Yeah, the trebuchets are really good with hero blobs, because the more heroes you blob up, the more infantry they send in. AI ain't that smart. The problem is keeping the trebuchets alive, so probably max 2 trebuchets is what I'll stick with. Perfect vigor only works on characters / knights. No, I'm talking about the when you control any point in a siege battle, it will recharge 1% of your vigor per second. So if you're the attacker, you basically get constant regenerating vigor. It's great. Oh my gosh, a British general called artillery within 100 feet of him by mistake. Well, he almost got immediately fired for that mistake. God dang. Not really a tactic. All right. In the 40k universe, though, probably hella popular. What's the thing? Exterminatus? Thing where you just blow up the entire planet. A lot of that, you know. Tyrannid invasion, you're like, well, we lost. Just kidding, we both lose. Boom, blow up the entire planet. It's great stuff, you know. Like from a storytelling perspective, it's such a great, you know, go down with the ship maneuver. But like, god dang, just retreat, generals. It takes a lot of time to train a general. What are they doing? What is this? Holy crap, that's a good ability. Lord's army flaming attacks. Holy crap, that's pretty useful. We have a construction reduction. Oh my gosh, it's all good. It's all amazing. Okay, let's buff our army though for the knights. And we got a vow. Defeat vampire count to vampire coast. Well, Aranessa's declared war against us. Kill 5 enemy lords in battle. Okay, that's much easier. Really? That's it? The not even legendary lords? Like, this is a legendary lord. This just beat 5 lords in battle. All right, I'll take that. Easiest vow of my life. Yeah, Tyranids are like hella OP, right?
What news?
In the Warhammer universe, no one actually wins against the Tyranids. Because I feel like they kind of lean on the Lovecraftian angle too, right? The whole, like, you know, they're coming in from the edges of space. The implication being that all of space is actually just Tyranids. And, like, what's it? Everyone just lives in a tiny pocket of non-Tyranids. Orcs do. Okay, maybe, well, do orcs actually get, like, good victories? Because I don't think they ever push them back, right? Are there any 40k stories where they actually reclaim planets against the Tyranids? Or is it always just, you know, a home-based defense? Alright, nice growth. Love to see a final DLC lorded added to Bretonia. That'd be fun. I wonder how they do them, though. And, like, what are they gonna give Bretonia that isn't just more knights? What, more flyers? Make them a flying knight faction? Not sure. All right, nice. So that battle's done, and then I guess we just sweep here. What are you doing, Volkmar? You just don't like us because we're Repanse? Oh, okay, no. -5. That's much better. Sick. Yeah, this is going great. Well, we're turn 8. We already have 2 provinces. Pretty good. A bigger Grailer league? That would be jokes. That would be jokes. More AoE buffs. Kind of like how Cathay got the drums. They even strip the atmosphere and the metals from the ground. Your Exterminatus is hardcore. It's one step away from just the Death Star blowing up the entire planet. Instead, you're just purging the entire thing clean. There's a few stories where they beat Tyranids, and then the Hive Fleet Hydra shows up. Oh. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I feel like you know, the big Lovecraftian angle for sure.
March at once.
All right, how do I want to do this? These guys are pretty chumpy, right? Or they're chumpy. Look at that balance power. They got nothing on us. Here we go. We're marching so we can take it faster. Volkmar is taking over my territory. What a butt. Maybe I'll give him Zondri. And then he can hold my borders while I sail around like the true Bretonian I was meant to be. And just take over lands and build them up. Whew. I do probably need more growth. Actually, no, I need more money. I need more money. Look at this. Also, man, 1 turn to build the farm or the field. But yeah, I need more money because we actually can't upgrade all of our buildings quite yet. Do I get rid of these guys? Do I get rid of the men-at-arms? Are they even doing anything? Maybe I'll keep them for now. Is it me or do Slayer Pirates suck? I find normal Slayers are better than Slayer Pirates. Slayer Pirates have a niche, though. In that, you know, they have a little bit of AP. But they run out of ammo quite fast. So really, they're more of a multiplayer unit. Yeah, Slayer Pirates suck. Slayer Pirates kind of suck. Yeah, but you know, if you're going like Ungrim and you want to spam Slayers, it's not a terrible way to get AP. If you don't get Thunderers.
The lady calls me.
Alright, here we go. The Sand Grinder. Interesting. Ah. Pyrrhic victory? I think not. Now, ogres are a little bit more spicy, but because they're large and they don't fall over, the knights can get most of their charge bonus hits in. And we're good. Necrofex Colossus, but it's a Grail Relic. What would it shoot? Can it shoot cows like the Bretonian towers? God, Bretonia. Alright. The faction is so close to just being a pure meme. Like they're one step away from being halflings. Halflings really, they go hard on the memery. At least Bretonia has a little bit. It shoots peasants. I love it. All right, here we go. Get that anti-large on him. Get the debuff. He should die immediately. Won't get knocked down. Problem is that we have a lot of ogres. We have a lot of ogres here. What? We got some Noblars. Okay. These guys, I need them to charge my infantry first. Classic Bretonian move. But that would actually be great. Because my knights can't really afford to take damage. They're my damage dealers. More or less glass cannons. To make sure that my infantry doesn't get caught up by Noblars, which is going to ride them down. For starters. Alright, now do I need extra mass against ogres? No, because they're the same size as my knights. So mass bonus doesn't really help. So we're just gonna chill on that front. Saber tusks. We'll just hit him with the cav unit. And once this general's routed, life gets a tiny bit easier. Now this might become a big kite battle. We'll see, we'll see. I'm a little bit worried about that because ogres are notoriously difficult to kite against due to their insane ogre bull speed. Though, okay, actually looks like the halberds are holding against all odds. Dang. I really thought the halberds would just insta-rout, given that these guys do give fear, right? Yeah, they cause fear. And the halberds are actually holding? Oh my goodness. Who would have guessed? Halberds are actually good against ogres. No, really though. I totally expected my guys to rout. What in the world? Maybe the halberds were a good idea to keep around. Oh god, we're gonna lose our questing knights. No! Blank page. Sorry, I had to check your name. I'm actually so bad at memorizing names. I don't know what it is about my name memorization. But like I just never remember names. I can repeat their name like 5 times after they tell me it. It's like constantly running it through my head. But the moment I think about something else, it's just instantly forgotten. Now, you know, if I was a thinking man, I'd probably just Google ways to remember people's names. Because that's definitely something that is a solved issue, right? It's a known and solved issue. But you know, I'm too lazy for that. I got games to play. Oh god. But like, come on, what am I gonna do? Learn how to actually respect people or play Rust? Like, I should actually look it up. Do you guys know? Here, 2 for 1, right? I can learn this thing on the job by asking my chat how to remember names. What do you guys got? People talking about getting stronger infantry. Yeah, I know Rust, right? I'm still surprised that it's a game that I enjoy. Something about it though. I think it's the masochism. The masochist in me just really enjoys getting raided. Also, dang, it's getting hot. 1 second. You ever play any Age of Empires? Nah, not really. Much more of a StarCraft fan. Feel like I dominate in that game? Oh, definitely not. Yeah, it plays too differently from StarCraft, and I'm just not used to macroing and microing. Mostly microing in Age of Empires. But, you know, it was fun. It was fun. I played a little bit of it. Yeah, I'm more excited for Stormgate and that new RTS that David Kim is making. What's it called? Battle Aces. Now that's an interesting RTS that I might dive into. Yeah, it's basically like Footmen Frenzy for anyone who played Warcraft 3.
What was theirs is ours.
It's like Footmen Frenzy, but like you get more diversity of units, and it's basically the battle part of StarCraft and super sped up. So the fun of like microing your Marines, right, against like, you know, Banelings and Zerglings and kiting back, that type of stuff, but like constantly for 10 minutes. And that's how the game works, as far as I've seen from what Loco was talking about. And that's honestly pretty hype. That's honestly
Certainly.
very, very hype. I look forward to that game coming out. And then we're going to be playing Stormgate for more of the classic RTS feel for sure. Oh god, there's Aranessa. Here to come ruin my day. God dang. Can I get maybe a prophetess? Yeah.
Devotee of the lady.
And then like, I don't know, some knights.
Don't you dare.
The thing is, she's gonna be a pain in my butt for a while until Repanse actually runs her down. Oh, dang, this is a settlement that doesn't level up. No, it does level up. What's it do? Growth, desert, attrition, immunity. Aight, sure. Oh, dang it, Volkmar. Stop taking territory. Okay, can I? Dang, I can't even befriend him. If he takes this before I get to it, it's going to be much harder to ally with Volkmar unless I give him the mountains. So many places to be. Have you played Rogue Trader? No. Let's see here. What's it about IRL names? Make sure to say it aloud twice when you meet them. Oh, okay. Wow, that's actually much easier than I thought it'd be. 500 upkeep knights. Oh, you know, it's fine. We just wanted to shoo away Aranessa. Yes. And look, it worked, right? It actually worked, so you can't blame me. God dang Volkmar. Alright, here's the play. We give him...
Choose your words carefully.
Give him Zandri. And then he's my friend for life. Sick. Alrighty. Amazing. She needs to get rid of these knights now. Rank up 5 times. Yeah. And then maybe we can meet up with Repanse.
I require your all. I shall go.
Yeah, we'll meet up with Repanse.
I see you.
And maybe attack the Dowie? It's a lot of Dowie. Knights are not nearly as good against them. I guess I could also just do the quest battle.
Devotee of the lady.
Okay, how do I want to do this? I can recruit more knights. And it's fine, because I don't have to pay upkeep on them until next turn, right? And then I can just smash them into Repanse's army and we're chilling. And then that way she doesn't have to recruit knights. We're not going to go bankrupt, right? If we could go bankrupt, I'd just wait one turn. Yeah, we're chilling. You got 300 hours in single player? Ooh. Can't complain. Can't complete a campaign, keep starting over. That is perfectly normal. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. Honestly, playing Warhammer and starting over and getting more optimized is kind of the main appeal in my head. Oh god, alright, we got some dudes here. Why are we taking attrition? Through desertion. Oh, okay.
As the lady wishes.
So we are getting a bit of desertion. Whoopsies. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I don't need these guys.
Devotee
Boom.
of the lady.
Money's back to positive. Sick.
Against the code.
And then I just have to beat Aranessa. And then we are chilling. Then we're absolutely chilling. Volkmar's got our flank, so I can focus on Aranessa. Remember when Volkmar wasn't there before? And you just were surrounded by enemies? Honestly, that was pretty fun, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's fine. It's a little bit of bankruptcy. What's life with a little bit of poverty? Oh yeah, no, early game 100% is more fun than later. Because later on, it becomes more of a management sandbox sim than an actual challenge. The difficulty drops off super hard once you get into late game. You know, unless like unless you're still learning the ropes and you don't really know how to play a
She
late game,
speaks, I listen.
then it's a little bit more interesting. But as far as I can tell, that is how it be.
Repanse de Leon.
All right, nice. We got our equipment going. Man, we're like 1 hour in and I haven't gone to the mass hero spam yet. But we will eventually. Now, here's a fun thing.
For Britonia,
Cavalry
for
against
the-
Vampire Coast is hilarious. I don't know why it's killing my questing knights, but we're gonna play the battle anyways to minimize losses. And this is the end. This is the end of the Vampire Coast. A bunch of naked Sartosans are not gonna do anything versus the knights. This is gonna be brutal. And a bunch of zombies without halberds. I guess if they had the halberd dudes, they'd stand a little bit of a chance, but yeah, this is gonna be nasty. Are you guys ready?
Repanse de Leones.
You guys are ready for the knight's charge? Here we go. I just have to actually line up my charges properly. Just remember, always preset your charge commands so that when the actual engagement happens, you don't feel overwhelmed. Alrighty. And then we'll just charge this guy. And then just like so. They're dead. Yeah, look at that. Oh, glorious. All right. Now, if I had the micro, I tried pushing through these guys. But I don't think we really need to bother. None of them really do well in melee at all. This comp without pause is hard. Yes, that's why you have to pre-align your charge commands. Otherwise, you will not have the APM once the battle actually gets started. For sure, for sure. Here we go. Let's just swing around. They're easier to maneuver out of charge formation. So I'm just going to disable that for these guys, for the flankers. And we're slamming into the back. And we're chilling. Look at that. Easy peasy fight. It is that simple. You just have to right click. It's chill. All right, let's times for this. Gonna remove that charge bonus. Swing him in. He dead. Success. Now the question is, how many losses did we even get that battle? So a lot of it was spread over my knights. 100 losses. Okay, we still got a few. That's true. Less melee defense in lance formation. Maybe I should have turned it off. Yeah, the -8 actually is pretty impactful. What would be your 1 or 2 wish list changes they add to add challenge to late game? I think it would be change the supply line system to encourage you to make weaker armies. And then make it so that the AI fields stronger armies. I think the game is at its best when your army is slightly stronger or weaker than the AI armies. But also when you're not just doom stacking, because I find that doom stacking, it's called doom stacking for a reason, right? You make an army that's just super duper easy to pilot and you don't actually have challenging battles. Yeah. Something along those lines. And doom stacking should still be good, right? If you really want to win on a front, sure, let them doom stack. But the punishments for doom stacking should be you have a lot less control over the rest of your territory. And the AI should be able to exploit that by sending in multiple armies in different areas. So you're like, oh, doom stacking wins me battles, but I'm losing the campaign. How do I solve this? Oh, I have to get better at winning with cheaper armies. And then you get interesting battles. And then Warhammer becomes a great game for the crazy veterans like me. Yeah. I think that would be my suggestion. CA, if you're watching, please take notes. Please take notes. I'm not a game developer, so these notes might be absolutely horrendous. And it might require way too much work to actually be useful in the slightest. But yeah, that's probably how I'd handle it. And obviously, what I'm saying is like super broad too. It's super duper broad, so we don't even know if it works out properly. It's just kind of, you know, or like the actual implementation isn't really there. So who knows? All right, here we go. Let's turn off lance formation now. Get our melee defense back up. Most of the damage was from the guns, so leaving them in melee is not the worst idea. I am expecting a few more losses in this battle, but nothing too dramatic, especially if we can just kill Aaron Nessa super duper fast. The rest should fall decently quickly. Left flank is absolutely collapsing too. Good stuff. And I'm just gonna ignore the gunnery white. He is not that scary, as he basically just has a mini range attack. He's gonna be killing, like, you know, a couple entities of knights, but getting to army losses a little bit faster is gonna be way more important. Lance formation makes cannonballs hilariously effective. Yes. Lance formation is definitely a formation you do not want to just have all the time. In this battle, I enabled it for all my dudes because, you know, life's simpler that way. But yeah, you do have to be careful with it. The maneuverability loss is pretty spicy. Also, god dang, they survived. The flank survived.
Write them down.
I don't think we have to worry that much though. Although I guess we did lose our sandwich. We're gonna have to go back in there. For some whatever reason, these guys are just chilling. They're not re-maneuvering or anything. Sick. And with Aaron Nessa dying, that should be the leadership. All right, so no more leadership for these guys. Now all I gotta do is, I guess, probably just send my heroes into this blob. Definitely this will go much better once we have heroes that we can just send directly into battle. But this will do for now. Okay, nice. Come on, give me the army losses. Okay, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Come on. Come on, army losses. You got this. Really? No army losses. This rotting Prometheans are carrying. Look at them go. Maybe I can do a one of these. Okay, yeah, that'll do. Now, as long as I didn't actually lose any knights, we're totally fine, because that's the, so those are the two main battles that we had to do. Yeah, on turn 100, right, there isn't really a new added challenge. The AI army power scaling kind of goes like, you know, kind of like flat lines mostly towards the mid tier. And then sometimes they make the occasional, like, you know, full dragon stack. Some factions will just like spam out tier 5 units. But then that's just kind of a whole different thing, right? Is it really that fun to fight an AI stack of like pure dragons? Or if they spam elite infantry, just kill them with the usual shenanigans anyways. This is sus. Nah, easiest fight. We haven't lost a single battle yet. We lost one knight though. Very unfortunate. Regeneration when fighting at sea. You know, if it was just a regeneration, that would be hilarious, but maybe I can make use of that. I just have to fight in the oceans 24/7, right? Construction and recruitment capacity, sure. All right, here we go. It's time, people. We will be able to start recruiting our first few paladins now. We have a solid income to spam out the paladins. And then Repanse just needs to find a place to go where she can rip some faces off. I think definitely we want to clear this out and the Skaven. I don't know, maybe the donut. I don't know where the most fun place is to go with a scary Repanse doom stack with heroes. But we definitely have options with access to the ocean. If your hammer is big enough, who needs an anvil? Yeah. The closest thing to a Bretonian anvil is like peasants. Peasant mobs. Just the tide of bodies. Technically, they still work as an anvil if your enemy has a hard time climbing over the bodies.
As you order.
All right. Still gonna take a while to get our heroes out. There we go. The recruiting is going fine. Now, I could fight Sartosa as soon as possible. And I think I probably will.
Yes.
The Dowie are chill. I don't have to fight them. We
She
have
speaks,
much more pressing
I
threats.
listen.
So, yeah, that's the plan. Anything can be an anvil if you swing the hammer hard enough. The air behind them. The troops that they will be slamming into when they're knocked back is the anvil. Oh, Grail Guardians. That's actually true. Grail Guardians, the buffs that they got. Although, honestly, Grail Guardians make for a pretty good hammer, too. What's in your game? Dowie sent a 5-stack group at you at once?
I am ready.
A 5-stack group at you at once. Oh, yeah. The AI is really bad at keeping their doom stacks together.
Move together.
So you end up basically solving the same problem over and over in late game Warhammer, where it's like, oh, okay, I need to be able to beat a relatively strong AI 20 stack. And from turn 20 to like turn 100, that's basically the strat. And when they send more armies, it's like, oh, okay, how do I split up these stacks? Oh, ambush, lightning strike, wait a bit. You know, send in 2 armies to beat them. Now that's a little bit more spicy because it's 40 on 40 units, but yeah, those are basically the main things. And then you run out of challenges, so then people end up just playing different campaigns, because then it's like, how do I beat a pretty strong AI doom stack, or, you know, mid-game 20 stack with this faction or this faction? And, you know, that's definitely still interesting and will give you many thousands of hours of fun. So, not the worst thing in the world. Wait, this can also recruit paladins? Oh, wait, no, this is the paladin recruit building. I see. I'll still get rid of it, though, because we can do better than that. Alrighty. How are the Dowie doing? Do they love me?
Hail, Bretonians.
Can I do anything? I can give them a settlement, but screw that business.
The lady calls me.
Okay, nice. Almost got that Grail vow. Almost got the perfect vigor and the blessings of the lady. This guardian effect too, on top of Repanse, will be great.
She speaks, I listen.
I can't wait though. I can't wait to just like run over every single army. Once we just have a couple more paladins, this army can fight basically anything. So I need to go to like the most luxurious lands possible, essentially. We have to find lands that we can just absolutely pillage to our heart's content. Which honestly, I'm like tempted to just go into the Empire, but it's probably better to just become friends with them. But yeah, we'll get those paladins soon enough. Anything else I need to manage? Not really. Maybe we can kill like some of the Empire factions just to take the territory. Like, you know, once they're dead, right? It's not like there'll be that many diplomatic penalties. They don't exist anymore, right? We're not really hurting them. What's this about Tarmacon's campaign? 7 years and some thousands of hours, and you still don't see the end in sight for you with the game. That's awesome, man. Honestly, great value. Yeah, Tarmacon's Nurgle really is he is the mix and match faction. Did they have that before? I guess, you know, they kind of had like a little bit of mix and match with like a L'Oreal back in the day.
Draw your weapons. Show no fear.
Also, Rip Beastman. Gained by ransoming captives. Honestly, not that bad. Rip Beastmen. Vow completed.
For Britannia.
Henry's
your
insane.
word.
All right.
Ready. With
And then is
purpose.
this Skaven? It is. Hello, Skaven. Why, hello, Claw, my dude. Yeah, so while I typically be a little bit more worried about losing knights, we're gonna be replacing them with heroes soon. So why not just take a super spicy battle? It's mostly Skaven slaves. And not too many spears. Trust me, it's much weaker than you'd expect. And if they nuke, you can actually dodge it. The nuke has a little bit of a wind up. At least I think so. Nuke should be mostly dodgeable with cavalry. Yeah, we got Skaven slaves. It's chill. So this will hit up the reinforcements. And then they don't have that much ranged firepower. So instead of just beelining into them and plowing through, we're gonna play this a little bit more smart and actually go for some flanks. Hey Esben, thank you so much for the membership. Welcome to the crew. I'll make sure to add you as a unit. Gonna lose a treb. Oh, to the dwellers below. Honestly, the trebuchets aren't that important at this point, because we're not really using blob strats for our heroes here. So yeah, it's just kind of less important, isn't it? Honestly, the trebuchets overrated. I'm saying it now. Screw trebuchets. What's that? That's an assassin. Interesting. But yeah, the trebuchets are like okay, they're all right. But like compared to knights and heroes, definitely gonna stick with that instead. You gotta remember, this is mostly Skaven slaves. Just have to dodge the magic and the nukes. Just gotta dodge that and we'll be fine. Maybe I can grab these guys, get a flank charge. The biggest thing is getting these guys to rout. So I want to kill off their generals. That's this guy. He's way too far away from Repanse though, unfortunate. Oh, okay. Wait, did they nuke my trebuchet? Or did they dwellers below that? I didn't even pay attention. They nuked a treb? Oh, I see. All right, well, yeah, that's totally fine. Nice. We don't have to worry about Ica nukes, people. Yo, the peasants are doing the job. That's great. Honestly, that's like the most glorious thing a peasant can do. Sacrificing their lives so that the Bretonnian knights may live. Although it would have been more hilarious if the AI just nuked themselves. That would have been much better. Sure. Yeah, let's charge back in there. I really gotta kill off their general. Icket Claws over here. Oh god. They don't have dwellers. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. All right. Now I could also focus Icket Claw. He does explode on death, and I'd rather that happen away from my cavalry. Speaking of the cavalry, they're getting stuck into these fights a little bit longer than I would hope. Not really getting all the charge bonus that they could be. If I can rout off this blob though, life becomes much better. We do have anti-large with Henry, right? Indeed. Plus 30 anti-large. Icket is a dead Skaven. Almost called him a dead man, but that would be factually incorrect. Come on, beat him up. Don't let him get to the knights. Okay, he's slightly less dead than I would have expected. Still though, he's more or less dead. Fortunately, same applies for my knights. They're gonna have to disengage and get those cycle charges going. What's left? Couple Giselles. Okay. Couple Skaven slaves. Okay, yeah, there's not... Honestly, Iket's army is surprisingly weak. Maybe he just got beat up by the Talayans, I guess. It's a good thing we showed up when we did then. Otherwise, we'd have to deal with a much scarier Iket army. Whenever you watch Enticity, he's always losing. Dude, we're crushing it. What are you talking about? I am willing to bet money that we will win this battle. This is like a super duper easy battle. Just because I got some injured knights doesn't mean we're losing, man. It's like the chillest fight ever. Also, I don't know how I'd actually bet money because I don't think there's a way I can pay viewers. But I don't know, maybe I'll gift some Twitch subs. I'll gift some Twitch subs if we lose this battle. But like, come on, we got the Bretonnian cavalry. This is as big of a W as possible. Bigger than the W against the Tomb Kings earlier. My goodness. This isn't Twitch? Yeah. It's fine though, you know. Twitch can Twitch will reap the rewards of the YouTube chat, as it should be. All right, there you go. That's a pretty good surround. There's this guy routing off, so the leadership penalty shall be kicking in soon. And then what? Just a couple Giselles. Yeah, just a couple Giselles, damn. Still have like a whole blob of knights over here. That guy unfortunately manages to get out. What did he get saved by? What, the Doom Flayers? Unfortunate. What do we have? Some assassins over here. Mildly spooky. Spook levels are existent. Let's see here. Here's the thing though. Repanse is unbreakable. Repanse could technically solo the rest of the army if I wanted to cheese it. If I wanted to really cheese it, she would crush it. Oh, here we go. All right, Henry can finish him off. Those warp lightnings are a little bit spicy. But we're still doing great. Come on, Henry. Just get the kill. Get the kill. There we go. All right, he's made contact. So he's a dead Skaven. Boom. There's the leadership loss. Everybody routes now. Sick. And it's, yeah. It's just charge city for days. Just got who's this guy? Bale Quint Marsqueak. All right, well, we'll get him dead. Oh, he's the one that's been casting warp lightning among the other dudes. All right, well, we'll definitely get him killed. What, some rattling gunners? No problem. Oh, interesting. A full HP unit of knights that I forgot at the edge of the map. Whoops, my bad. This is sus again. This isn't even close to sus. Like, usually, you know, I'm the type of guy that doesn't recognize sus. This is like, I would bet I would bet $1 million that I win this battle. I would risk going terribly into debt because the bet is just far too good. Because Repanse is literally unbreakable. Short of hard disconnecting from the battle. Like, the odds are so stacked. The odds are so stacked. Dude, look at this. There's like nothing left. Decisive victory. Yeah, decisive victory for sure. We need a sus victory specifically for my battles. Yeah, not a doubt. Not a doubt. Twitch chat knows what's up. It's also true, yeah. The auto-resolve also said that it would be a victory for us. Yeah, there we go. Not even sus. Repanse isn't even at 50 HP. Haven't you seen my France campaigns? Do you have any doubters in chat? Any true doubters? All right, nice. Great success. Let's kill off the assassins because they are mildly annoying. And then once we get the paladins in here, and we're cooking. Yeah. Truly, the doubters have no chivalry. 100%. All right. Now what? Well, we definitely want to keep killing Ikit, and then once we spam out, like, honestly, a few heroes, we're good. Cause they're so cheap. I did the math. They cost less than a unit of men-at-arms. It's insane. Come on, just get them killed. And to see what you think about the Celestials in Stormgate. The Celestials in Stormgate. Wait, let me check this real quick. Frost. Giant. Stormgate behind the scenes trailer. Third faction revealed. Oh, hey, there's like a cinematic here. You got like a big dude with wings. All right. You have some shooty guys. All right, pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I won't say anything else. Otherwise, I don't know. If I like get in trouble or something. We'll talk about it more when I can actually play Stormgate. As it stands, I'm excited to play more Stormgate though. Don't let the game crash, we're good. Yeah, I know about the whole alt-tab business. Does that still exist? When you like alt-tab while you're loading out of a battle?
The Leoness!
Then there's like a chance that you crash. I feel like I remember that being a thing. All right, nice. But so far things are going great. We're turn 17. We're already killing Aranessa. And soon enough, I can get my heroes. Now, this building needs some growth. Dang, it actually takes a long time to get paladins. Like, once we do, it's gonna be glorious, but they sure be taking their sweet time. I guess, you know, we already have 2 settlements heading to tier 3. That's already plus 2 paladins. So we're definitely gonna start exploding on the paladin front soon. You just wait, chat. Who could have guessed that after they made 2 factions based on Terran and Zerg, the 3rd faction would be like Photos? Kind of, but it's... I feel like those are kind of surface level. There's surface level, like, distinguishers for the factions. It's kind of like, you know, I don't know. It's like, man, why is there always like, you know, why is it that in novels you always get the one guy that's kind of like Sauron, you know, the big bad. And then you have like, you know, and then you have the good guy humanoid factions. And then you have like, you know, and then the nature people. What's going on? What's going on with literature nowadays? You know? It's just like, yeah. Right? You got your tropes. You got your tropes. And then they pull from that. Yeah. Yeah, and then like, you know, do they add enough to distinguish them from Protoss? Probably. Like, you know, I wouldn't say they're a straight ripoff, though. I will say for people who are looking for more of a like nuanced, like, you know, like if people want Dune, right, a super nuanced story that's like, you know, has like a lot going on, and like, or like Game of Thrones, the books. Show doesn't exist, but yeah, if you want like a Game of Thrones style, you know, thing where it's like, whoa, you got like these like crazy sub factions going on, and like, man, these guys are kind of like these guys, but they don't really fall into tropes because they're just so unique, right? How these guys are acting or what have you. It doesn't seem like Stormgate's going into that. It definitely seems like they're leaning into the tropiness. Faux show. And honestly, no problem if that's hit or miss for you. Absolutely no issue. Definitely for me, though, I'd say it suffices. How's this battle going? We actually don't have that many knights. We're going to win this off the backs of them just being a million Skaven slaves. And you know what? That's going to have to do. Henry's just going to terror out absolutely everything here. Because here's the thing. He's on a hippogriff. And he can get rear charges like a madman. This is going to be terror out city. I barely even have to fight this battle. This right side's already collapsing. That's why I sent them over here. But yeah, with the -8 leadership from fear, and the other, I think, -8 breaking point for leadership from terror, if we just kind of fly him across here. Oh yeah, plus the charge from behind. So if you get charged from behind, it's what, -16? Exposed flank is -3. Attacked in the rear, -14. It's insane, the leadership debuffs you can get stacking. So yeah, if we just kind of swoop them around a little bit, then that should more or less break these guys. Some of these guys are clan rats though. Makes things a little bit spicier. But yeah, Henry's just, he's too good. He's too good. Diverse ideas are discouraged these days. Oh, I don't think at all, honestly.
My blade is yours.
You know, I wouldn't say any more than like before. You get diverse ideas all the time.
At once.
Although I guess, like, you know, for mass appeal, right? Obviously going for the spicy, crazy storylines and all that, they probably don't go for mass appeal. That's what it seems like the Stormgate people are trying to go for. But yeah, I think almost by definition, that's not gonna happen. Ooh, that's a great mass route. Look at that. Anyways, what matters for me more so is the gameplay. And here, look, we all play Warhammer here, right? I think we're all used to the tropes for sure.
I seek glory.
You're unique and special, just like everyone else. Oh my goodness, Garrick.
Hey.
Too kind. What? Just gonna dish that out there? Are you talking to someone else? Talking to me? Nah. I'm just a day 9 clone that plays Warhammer. Okay, maybe not day 9 clone. I guess I have enough distinguishing features there, but like, you know, we got a brand. I'm no, like, you know, I don't know. Who's like a super unique channel? This problem with unique things is that people start copying them. Dang, they got routed off. Not enough Henry support. Let's see here. Is there a streamer that's just like, man, this guy, his streams are like no one else's? Maybe not. Also, dang, we're getting some losses here. What is this? Did I overcommit? All right, now at least as long as we don't lose the knights, we're fine. As long as we don't lose them, they're fine. There's the army losses. Okay. Most of them should be alive to get replenishment. Sushi Dragon. Legend is pretty unique. What? He plays challenge campaigns? Dude, if you ask ChatGPT, and I have, if you ask ChatGPT to give you some generic streamer ideas, you know, it basically gives you a picture of Legend, and it's like, hey, this guy right here, this is what people do, but for various other games. Now, in terms of, like, you know, the Warhammer community, he's more unique because there just aren't enough streamers copying him. So I guess there's that. There's that for sure, right? He's definitely the one doing a lot of spicy, cool ideas in the Warhammer scene. But as a concept, it's definitely more sus. Now, this doesn't mean Legend's bad or anything. I'm not bashing on Legend. Before people start sending them DMs like, did you know Enticity said that you suck? No, no, Legend's hype. I'm just saying that, you know, it's not groundbreaking to make that kind of content. Do I stop? Should I stop or should I just keep digging? I don't know. Yeah, but no. It's fairly typical content, guys. Oh god, the misquote of the day. Here we go. Oh goodness. All right, is this army just gonna kill me now? Is this army so beat up? I have like nothing left over here. I can recruit 2 units. Whatever. It's Repanse. She can fight endless undead. It'll be chill. Disney with the Savior Disaster stream. Nah, well, actually, you know, Legend, in terms of PR, right? Legend probably knows more about PR than me. Despite the common memery of like, wow, Legend's the kind of guy that CA hates. He just pops off and says whatever. He actually has restrained himself quite a bit from his previous days. And it kind of has like a nice, you know, treading of the line. It's kind of like lawyers know how to just barely not break the law a lot better than your common person, right? criminals, you know, there's a lot of criminals that know more about the law than your average person, because if you want to be a criminal, you got to tread the line. So,
Want to slit throat?
you know, if you think about it, yeah, I think he probably could save my disaster
For the
stream.
lady!
Should we invite him right now? Maybe not. Didn't he like just have a kid or something? Didn't someone say that like he's not streaming a lot right now because like something's going on in his life or something or other?
Think the side again.
Is he still streaming? Is he back to streaming already? I don't know. I haven't actually been keeping up. What's the tea? Someone spill some tea. Yes? Oh, okay. Yes, he's in the process of having a kid as we speak. Let's not think about that too much. But yeah, he's raising an actual living being. There's a human in the care of Legend of Total War that that needs a raising. So I feel like it'd be irresponsible for me to just bring him on stream. Yes, he's currently in labor. Thank you, Garrick. All right, anyways. Man, that's gonna be crazy. Dad, Legend of Total War. Who would have guessed it? Like 10 years ago or whatever, when he first started streaming. You think his kid's gonna play Total War games? How long are Total War games gonna stick around? So by the time Warhammer 40k comes out, I feel like his kid will they'll probably like be old enough to play 40k when it comes out. Feels about right. He's having a daughter. Nice. All right. Did I say he? She. She's gonna play loads of Total War. No way she doesn't, right? Come on. Every kid looks at their dad and is like, you know, gotta follow in the footsteps a little bit, right? Legend of Fatherhood. You think he's gonna do like, you know, raising your disaster child streams? It'd be jokes. I'm just saying the content would be amazing. Right? You know, you give your kids a legend for like for a week. He's like, well, as you can see here, you know, you like really misplayed with this kid here. And you got like social problems over here. They're barely passing their grades, but like if you just like, you know, cheese it a little bit, then you're fine. Although I don't know what raising your child cheese actually entails. Kind of seems a little sketch, but you know, it's allowed, it's fine. I don't know. Okay, let's not go into that corner. But that'd be pretty jokes. I would love him to judge other people's parents or other people's kids. That'd be hilarious. Honestly, I have some friends that are raising kids now, and it seems like hell. It actually seems like hell. Like, what's it? Like the father, straight up, he's just like, man, I remember when I used to be happy. That's just like a sentence he says now. It's terrifying. Really makes you question why people have kids. So, you know, obviously, right, you know, there's a usual cliche of like, you know, it was terrible at first, but then it's all worth it. But no, like right now in the moment, he's like, yeah, no, straight up, my kid's gaslighting me. Like they're gaslighting me to take care of them. And the wife's like, yeah, no, our kid's terrible. But she's so cute, isn't she? Oh my gosh, who's a little gaslighter? Oh man, yeah, no, the kid's like, you know, the kid's like a few months old right now, so they don't understand anything their parents are saying. So they like get to swear in front of the kids all the time. It's great. But then when they get older, you know, how is my friend gonna cuss out other people in Valorant, you know, when they have a kid around? It's gonna be so sad. It's gonna be terrifying. I don't know how to make of this, you know. It's like a changed man, but also kind of just like a suppressed man. Honestly, like, you know, the father and the mother, they both are very not kid friendly. I am very interested to see what changes. Anyone else have experience here? What, like 50% of the viewers in my chat right now are older than me? So a significant percentage of you are probably parents. How does that change? When your kid gets old enough to understand you swearing 24/7, do you change as a person? Do you just keep swearing in front of them? Raising kids to help with the Total War co-op campaigns. Yo, yeah, no, straight up. He puts his kid on his lap and then he plays Valorant. And she loves it. It's hilarious because she's like, wow, colors. And he's like, yeah, I'm shooting the heads. Look at me go. Oh my gosh, it's great. You change your behavior, and when your kids, when you have kids, your perspective changes. Oh god. Does that mean Legend is just going to become a totally different streamer? Legend of Total War is going to start his stream and be like, all right, guys, today we're going to be playing a casual campaign today. No cheese because cheesing's bad. Is that going to be Legend in 5 years? Come on, place your bets, people. Place your bets. I'm ready for it, though. I'm ready for it. It's going to be like, all right, you know, today we're going to be joining CA's content creator program. Is that too, am I even allowed to talk about that? Or is there like too much beef around that? Has enough time passed where it's like fine to talk about? Maybe not. Maybe not. Especially because I don't talk to Legend on the reg, but he's pretty vocal about it, right? This is a non-issue. We're good. Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna get walloped. Nah, we're chill, right? Legend's not gonna come after me and be like, Enticity, you are a bad person. You gotta stop talking about this on stream. If he does, I'll stop talking about it. All right. I am a man of little beef. I'm a man of little beef. Does it look like I got into fights as a kid? No. No. The best defense is a good curling up into a tight ball and crying out tears until the bully feels awkward about bullying you. It's great. You're beefing up. That's true. Nowadays, no way I can fight Legend, though.
For a cost.
Legend is married to CA. He's married to Total War. Big difference. Or you could say he's married to CA and he has a very bad relationship with them. Also true. It's abusive both ways, honestly. Nothing wrong with that, though. Well, okay, no. There's definitely bad things about abusive relationships. Just saying, Legend's relationship with CA, even though it's not the tightest, it seems like they're at least okay with each other and no one's getting hurt. And that's what's important, chat. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man. Oh jeez. If I ever have a kid, they're gonna have some weird life lessons, aren't they? Oh boy. We're not digging a very deep hole, we're digging many holes. There's a very important distinction there, good sir.
For Britonia, for the lady.
How's the melee defense going? 65. Sick. Very sick.
Zip.
Whew. Whew. All right. All right. Now that that's done,
Have heart.
let's go ahead and finish off Aranessa and then get Ikid Claw.
Shoot.
Should be pretty easy. That's a terrible auto resolve. But honestly, this is going great. This is going great. This is becoming a cavalry campaign. I don't even have the hero spam yet. Though it will allow me to keep going cavalry because them single entities will be quite scary. You don't know why CA canceled his partnership? I think it was long ago they canceled his partnership. I forget what happened afterwards, but it was like, what, like he leaked, or like he showed private emails or something like that. If I remember correctly. Oh god, am I spreading misinformation? As a streamer, it's my job to not spread misinformation. So I'll leave the speculation off there. But like, I don't know. But then like, you chill again, or like, look, can we just leave it as I don't know? And I don't think it's that bad on either side. You know, Most people tend to be fairly reasonable. Right? It's pretty easy for both sides to have good intentions and for there to still be hurt feelings. So we'll leave it as, you know what? I'm gonna assume no one did anything wrong unless I'm given information otherwise. Haha. Your boy Enticity with the mild takes. You've never seen more mild takes in your life. I just don't like drama. I just don't like drama. Can't we just hold hands? We can kill each other in Total War. Enticity, do you think there is a future for Total War Hammer with the space setting? With 40k? Yeah, 100%. 40k is going to be sick. 40k is going to be amazing. Are you kidding me? Why would CA not want to print money? There's no way they don't make Total War 40k. Even if it sucks, even if the game sucks, it's probably going to print money. The only downside is like it might not print as much money as they expect it to. But like, come on, it's Total War 40k. This is like, you know how easy that would be to propose to like a board of directors? Like, well, you see, Total War Warhammer made a lot of money. This is basically the same thing. Same fan base, same target audience. And it's the same game, right? If we just make exactly what we've been making, they're probably gonna love it. Everyone claps. Yeah, nah, this is great. This is amazing. Like, even with the rocky launches, you know, Warhammer Total War still did pretty good for itself. At least I assume so, given that they're still making DLC for it. So, yeah. I'd say, you know, hot take, Warhammer 40k, more likely than Medieval 3. More likely than Medieval 3. Have they announced a War Medieval 3? I don't know. I'm still not in the content creator program, by the way, so don't take this as sick leaks, but yeah. Wish they did Game of Thrones. That'd be fun. Can they afford the IP though? What was CA's good intention in stopping communication with the largest content creator? All right. Oh boy, that's whew. See, now here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. All right, the situation's complicated. Situation's complicated. All right, if I want to do like a basic, you know, sponsorship with a random company, I have like a 7-page contract to read over for them to hand me like 200 bucks to say some things, right? That's already like, I'm sweating when that's happening, right? When it comes to beef between a content creator and like, you know, CA, right? You know, there's a lot going on. I don't think anyone can simplify things in a single message in a YouTube stream. All right, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been considered. You know, this is why I'm very this is why my stance on politics is like, you know what, I have some beliefs, but I'm ready to be wrong about a lot of them. You know, there's a lot of stuff I learned in life where I grew up and I was like, god dang, I was wrong. I was hella wrong. You know, it turns out that this topic is complicated. Wow, you know, it's just like, as a kid, it's like, you know, I'm trying to think of something that isn't complicated. Oh god, no, the thing is, like, anything that I say, people are gonna just start up an argument. But like, you know what, if there's one thing I can speak confidently about, it's Warhammer Total War. And like, I'll stay away from other things, you know. You know, let's not play the Enticity gets cancelled speedrun. Because man, there's a minefield ahead of me. It's fun though, it's fun. Why no windmill? Because I'm still leveling up my structures and we don't have a lot of money. Yeah, you know, why didn't Legend just say my bad, dude? And then CA was like, wow, you know what? This partnership is really good. And then they just held hands. I don't know. I don't know. What are they doing? Come on. Clearly both sides were fools. And then it took us. It took us, the audience from the outside, to truly understand the situation and find a solution. I can't believe they were such noobs. Like, a company, a multi-million-dollar company, and a content creator that's been making content for years? Nah. Now, I've been here for 5 minutes. I know what you've been doing wrong. Oh my gosh. Whew. Who is spicy? It's spicy. And I'm sure some of you are right. There are also people that just do things terribly. You know, not everything's managed right. But whoo, man. Whoo. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the hot takes. It's hilarious though. It's great. It's great. It's a nice read. And I won't be input in my hot takes. You know, the best hot take though is that most hot takes are incorrect. All right. All right, what are we looking at? 20% speed, melee attack. Melee attack's fine. I don't need speed. We got our first hero. So here's what we want to get with them. We want to get, what is this? Colossal Strike. Honestly, we just make him super tanky and then we get a healer. We can stack 1,000,000 super good items on him. Like, you know, Helm of Discord. And then we can probably just chain debuffs with the heroes. They'll be super duper cheap. He costs 300 right now. That means that he'll cost 150 once he's in Repanse's army. And that means he's cheaper than a Knights Errant. A whole paladin for less than a Knights Errant is mega value. So we'll be good. Anyone here a disappointed Dragon Age fan? I've never touched Dragon Age, unfortunately. Hey, there we go. Trade relations. Hi. Windmills give growth and more money. Oh, okay. Well, whoops. My bad. Well, actually, wait, no, because the settlements, the windmill you can only get at tier 2. And I needed to get a farm first, right? Because the farm is better than the windmill. And you need it before you get the windmill, right? So then, like, because all my settlements have ports, I actually can't get too many windmills, so it's fine. The Savior trait, plus 10% charge bonus and movement speed for the whole army. Need to reinforce 5 battles to get it. Interesting.
I await.
Here we go. The Skaven Blight incursion begins.
For justice.
Interesting. Not a scary army. We can march it. Thankfully, no attrition. Because of what? Our water supplies? Right? Is it only desert or? No, really? Does Skaven? I thought Skaven corruption gave you attrition.
Ready to serve.
Mayhaps I am incorrect. Anyways, so someone said the farms are hype. What? A farm is... Oh, it's not that much growth. This is way more. So we'll stick with that. And then I want to make more paladin buildings. We want to spam those out as much as humanly possible. And more income. My goodness, we need more income. Maybe I can, like, sack Skaven Blight. Yeah, we're going to sack Skaven Blight. Turn it into farms. It'd be great. Desert farms. Yeah, the classic. For economy, you can also build... what's it? L1 farm and L1 industry early before you upgrade windmills. Oh, yeah. Because what? That's like an extra 500 gold per settlement. Honestly, we can explode into income pretty hard soon. Oh, yeah. I can attack Skaven Blight from Toblerone. That's true.
Ah, yes.
Toblerone. All right.
At once.
First things first, we fight the settlement outside of the city. They got a bunch of dudes. They got an Icket. Oh god, that's a big... Excuse me, that's a big army. I see. I see. Now, I don't want to get ambushed either is the problem. And I don't want to lose the battle because then we lose our thing.
Yes, ready.
So we're just going to pull back.
Stop.
We're going to encamp stance so we don't get ambushed. We're going to scoot here and maybe they attack me.
Chivalrous. On.
You got to keep our blessings of the lady. We'll work our way up towards more paladins first. This is kind of the spicy part, right? If we win this, it's a huge leg up. If we lose it, Skaven are probably going to retake a bunch of settlements. Compound bonus from the windmill chain. It's fine, you know. A lot of things work. You don't gotta worry about it too much. See an ambush chance? What are the... I think I saw him just run away, right? Like it's not an ambush. Backing up from an army will lose you the blessing of the lady. Whoopsie daisies.
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't have the blessing of the lady yet. Hopefully it still stacks up. It was not an ambush, so we're just gonna fight the battle, sack it, and book it. Always hated that you get punished for retreating from certain death. Dude, idle. It's loreful, man. It makes sense. You're playing as Bretonia. Of course you're gonna get punished for retreating from certain death. That's the whole thing. When the peasants retreat from certain death, you really think the lady is gonna bless you if you start acting like peasants. Like, come on. Come on. It's chill.
We fight for Bretonia.
It's also just jokes. Anyways, blessing of the lady is a strong buff anyway, so, you know. I feel like it hits a good balance. Then again, you know, it's not exactly what everyone plays the game for, but certainly is for me. Yeah, look, it's kind of like, you know, it's like challenge campaign rules, right? If you have to, it's like what's it? It's like people that play the Dark Souls randomizer mods and they have to pick up every item.
Right away.
Although I guess in that sense they don't really get any buffs for doing that, so that's kind of different. Anyways, like I like it when my mechanics have teeth. Or texture, as some might say. Yeah. If the mechanics have just a little bit of texture, I feel like it's real interesting. This is gonna be a rough battle, isn't it? It's gonna be a rough battle. You know what? Let's start hitting up the other gates. And then we'll see where we go from there. The hero squad, we can do a little bit of work here. And at least the guns can't fire. Losing this battle doesn't cancel the blessing. Oh, actually? Okay, never mind. Then the mechanic makes no sense. Looks like you could use some ogres. Yeah, a few wall breaches would be great. Let's see here. Maybe I shoot this tower down because I can never get on the walls. The only unit that can get on the wall is the field trebuchet. I feel like that's not gonna be a very effective strategy. It's gonna be super painful, yeah, but if we win it, it's totally worth it. Sacking Skaven Blight is basically just like is basically the end of all threats, essentially. We don't really, like, you know, we really do not have a lot of issues to worry about once Skaven Blight goes down. Also, can Henry just knock these guys off the thing? Does that kill him?
Swiftly.
No, it just does damage. Okay. All right. Yeah, it can kill infantry because it just does so much damage. But unfortunately, just a little poke. I'll hit the other guy off though. We'll keep cycle charging. Fortunately, we're taking loads of damage from their artillery and such. The lady has to kiss you to get the blessing. So many kisses. That's a hell of a lot of kisses. All right, so we got a few guys on the flanks. You know what? Let's send these guys to this gate. I'm just gonna hit up all the gates because this is taking ages to get through. Gate health is just chilling. These guys will go for this gate because like not all the knights are gonna fit anyways. So this should work. Oh, are we getting gate bugged? Oh, we're getting gate bugged. We got gate bugged. All right, well that changes things slightly. Can we just push through then? Nah. Ah, man. How unfortunate. At the very least, Henry can get some work in. Other gates will get slowly chipped down in time. And just off the sheer strength of my army, I'm hoping to win. Specifically, Repanse and Henry are terrifying. So, think we'll be good. And then once we have a few gaps in the enemy lines, I can probably just start stealing some points too. Rip, there go my dudes over there. How's this tower range? Pretty painful. Sorry, I can't keep up with chat too much. This battle is a little spicy. Wait, ogres can actually knock down walls now, right? You don't have to bunch them up at the gatehouse. Quality of life has improved there a little bit. Okay, look at that. Henry doing good. Repanse. She's grinding. Oh boy. You know, maybe I should have sieged. We'll see, we'll see. The thing is, if I kill this army, right, that's a lot of storm vermin that can no longer be recruited for a little while. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. This is definitely this is a spicy battle. This is definitely a spicy battle. Having all cavalry in a settlement battle. Maybe I just backcap them. Maybe I just backcap them. I don't wanna have to get set back a million years. Go for the back cap. The doors will take forever to take out though, which honestly I do think is a nicer change to settlement battles. And then can Repanse do a little sneaky? If she can just get out, then we're good. Ogres could always smack walls. Really? Really? All right, my bad. Ikit's army would attack you if he sieged it out. Yeah, but then I'd have to fight 3 armies possibly, and that's not too pleasant. All right, Repanse is out. All right, so a couple sneaky shenanigans, and we are cooking. And then we're cooking. Here we go. Oh God, those guys took some damage. Are they getting gate bugged? Oh, they're getting gate bugged. They done got gate bugged. Or maybe it's not even gate bugged. Maybe they're just getting murdered like normal. All right. Oh no. All right, here we go. Let's push through. My aggressive play has finally caught up with me. See how it pans out though. The gates are opening. Repanse is slowly but surely scooting past these guys. And you know what? We still have a decent amount of knights. We still got a decent amount of knights. We have time. Thank goodness Repanse is effectively invincible though. Otherwise this would be hella bad. There we go. This gate's going down soon. Come on, Repanse. Just scoot. The Skaven are doing pretty well, you know? Yeah, that plague catapult is annihilating me. This thing has 78 kills. Oh God. Killed almost an entire unit of knights. Oh God. Okay, that gate's not open at least. It's just shooting at Henry. Oh my gosh, we're finally through. Okay, this is good. So we have a wall here. Okay. Man, what do I do for some magic? That'd be pretty sick. Maybe I should have gone a spellcaster instead of the dude first. But I really wanted to get my paladin started. But yeah, you can't get a spellcaster at tier 3. Well, you know, I'll settle for this. Here we go. We got the knights in here. This is good. We'll have the knights in the back. We'll have the knights in the flank.
The ladies command.
Repanse just refuses to die because she has perfect vigor, which makes it really, really hard for her to get hit by anything.
Remember your vows.
Oh god, the siege battle.
Questing knights.
Okay, how's this? How's this going? Walls at 2,500. All right.
For our lady.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh god. I guess, you know, I guess Bretonia's not really built for sieges, right? Technically, I could spam trebuchets, but they do so bad in the field battle. We're getting there, though. There you go. Gates down. All right. Let's see if they actually have anything in the back point to defend. I'm hoping they do not, but if they do, we'll make do. Look at that Repanse again, the AoE in there. These guys are getting a little bit bogged down. I fear for them mildly. And this door is not opening anytime soon. It's a little unfortunate. How's this gate doing? Oh, hey, we opened it. Nice. So that's a gate open. Okay. All right. Henry's in here. He can start killing these guys. And maybe we can charge Storm Vermin in the back. Okay, this unit of cavalry is effectively dead. Very unfortunate. Are the warp fire doors gonna friendly fire here? That'll be interesting. If my knights are bogging them down enough, maybe. We'll see. Look at that. That's a capture point got. All right. Remember, they don't actually have, like, what? They have a maximum of 40 units. Most of them are over here. It looks like the AI actually doesn't have this point defended. Okay. Nice. Yeah, we can just back cap. We can just back cap. It's fine. Meanwhile, just spamming Lothar and Seaguard. Honestly, not a terrible strat. I like knights just because they're fun. All right, point getting captured. Repanse is slowly but surely taking damage. So we can't stick here forever unless I risk her just straight up dying, which we definitely do not want. But yeah, the knights can probably just peel for her. Oh god, the knights have such bad capture rate. Thank goodness Repanse is hella tanky. Okay, let's take out those knight runners. All right, there's the point. 1 point captured. Sick. Onwards. Onwards to the next one. This is going great, guys. This is going amazing. You know, maybe I wouldn't bet $1 million that we win this battle, but it definitely is going. Oh, hey, I even got some knights here. Oh, there's walls here. I see. All right. Honestly, the AI is doing surprisingly well at slowing me down from backcapping. You know, it makes me feel a little bit not as bad for doing tactic, because we are taking some pretty extreme losses. It's true. Though I guess this is a pretty big misplay from the AI, but hey, you guys wouldn't be complaining if I threw like a dwellers below here or something.
Direct my blades.
Oh yeah, get that rear charge.
Right away.
Okay, we routed off one clan rat spear. This is good. This is good. We're cooking. We're cooking. Let me cook. Nice. That door is finally down. Maybe I can get some cycle charges going. Oh my gosh, we are getting stalled out of our mind right now. Here we go, though. We got a few dudes here. And they're all blobbing up on Repanse with a bit of cycle charge action. Who knows? Maybe we may even kill them. Oh, yeah, look at that damage. Huge. Huge damage. All right, let's pull back. Look at that AoE clipping some of the dudes. Nice. Okay, nice. Oh, wait, no, they're still working at that wall. All right, it's fine. The wall will go down eventually. It will go down. It is inevitable. Just like our victory. There we go. There's the wall. Alrighty. So then we capture this point. Then we capture the other point. And then we're chilling. What's even left here? Like 1 unit of clan rat spears? Repanse, really, she is just she is the best distraction, isn't she? Okay, those are storm vermin. Pull back from them. Can Henry route these guys in the slightest? It seems like their general just routed off. So there is actually a non-zero chance we can get a mass route here. I'm gonna go for it. God dang it, we were gonna mass route them, Henry. No! All right, well. Looks like we'll have to roll with the punches then. I'm gonna make a new army with the caster. We're gonna get a mage and they're gonna be sick. And you know what? Screw these Skaven. I'm leaving Repanse here to fight it out. She's gonna fight the good fight. And you know what? She's gonna kill all of them. You wait and see, chat. Oh, man, yeah. Repanse is a beast, though, I will say. Really, though, we just need one caster. A little bit of magic, really. Just a tiny bit of magic and we're fine. What did I tune into? You know, a pretty good campaign up until literally just now. I'm waiting. Yeah, don't worry. Look at that. Boom. That's a couple kills. So like 500 kills. Why are you killing her? Because she's gonna die anyways. We're stuck in the middle of Ikiclaw territory. I need to recruit a new army. Preferably with 1 million paladins. Honestly, average Enticity stream, it's true. Alright. Will she survive an extra minute? If you can just lose 3 HP a second, she'll make it. But she is taking some pretty nasty hits now. Alright, yeah, she's going down. Dang, close defeat though. The game's like, man, that was pretty close. Honestly, with the capture points, it was kind of close. But yeah, the war with Ikiclaw continues. This game is too easy. This game is too easy. If I'm not losing campaigns, the game's too easy. I assure you Ikiclaw will be well and dead in the next hour. Give me an hour. This was not fine. It's true, the doubters were right. It's fine. All this is replaceable. Actually, all this is hella replaceable. Repanse, Henry, they all come back in like 4 turns. Henry, I can actually just walk him out of the army. So when Repanse gets revived, we're good. We'll be back here in no time. Don't you worry, chat. Don't you worry. Let's just get this lady.
Very well. For
Henry's
the
just
lady,
gonna.
I am yours. Unto death,
Henry, no!
I pledge you my service.
All right, Henry's dead. Well, I guess they'll auto resolve themselves to death. But yeah, this is the state of the campaign. Return 24. We have all this. Volkmar is an ally. It gets more or less dead. Aranessa is actually dead. All we got to do now is get our hero spam going. So this guy's just gonna back it up just a little bit. And I can get rid of these buildings because I have the growth now. Similar situation over here, right? I don't really need this because we have growth. And then it just comes down to how hard can I spam the paladins? Yes, correct. Very correct. Yeah, we just need a couple turns and we're good. Ikiclaw's got nothing on me. You could reset his skills. Henry's. Wait, why respec Henry? Oh, to save him? Oh, that's a clever maneuver. Yeah, I wasn't playing when the respec option got added. Well, it's too late now. Plan B, he loses 1 item. It's probably the Featherfall Torque, so honestly, we're good. Really? Respec is 3 turns instead of 5 for respawn? God dang. Chat with the pro strats. Nemesis Crown in the Empire. Okay, hi. All right. Anyway, Skaven are going to reclaim some of this territory. It's a little painful, but not the end of the world. We're making $1 million bucks. $1 million per second right now. I can get yeah, I need to get a caster in one of these armies as soon as possible. But where? Where shall I place them? Dang, these buildings are expensive. It's a good thing I have no army. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, let's just upgrade this first. I want to get the caster. And then I want to get another paladin as soon as possible. The paladins will crush it. The paladins will be the secret to immortality. You guys just wait and see. Legend will save your disaster campaign. I'll save my disaster campaign. You stay away. You lose one battle and everyone starts freaking out. This is an amazing position.
Speak. Before
Oh? Alright, just a Warzag. That's fine. It'll make my bond with Volkmar even stronger. Yeah. Getting a... Oh, instead of a damsel, get a prophetess tag. Oh, to just tag along with the army. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's actually pretty jokes. I guess I had not considered that, but true. Much truth has been spoken. Dang, we actually need to spend so much money for upgrades. Can't even get the windmill yet. This requires fields. Wait, so I can go windmill and weaving? Interesting. Sure, I'll take more economy. As long as this guy don't die. I'm also a little worried about the Skaven. What I could do to get Skaven Blight off my back. We can go for the extreme strategy. But I could also just give all these settlements away and become best buds with these guys. Like, think about it. Ursini, if I go to you and I'm like, hey, take this one settlement, then they love me. They absolutely love me. That's pretty good. We even make a quick buck. Then we go to Belagar and give them this settlement, and they'll defend me for life. Also pretty good. Yeah, this is way better. Yeah, just give away some settlements. It's not like I can defend it anyways, right? And then when he eventually runs into Ikit, then they can beat each other up. This is glorious. He cannot read. I can't read. We say what? You could just have a prophetess tag around with the army, or a lord to follow and have the prophetess be the lord. Yeah. I read that right. Oh, you've been advocating it since like the first turn? Whoopsie daisies. Well, you know. Sometimes, you know, that's what I'm saying. This game. I'm just trying to prove my point that the game really is too easy. Yes. You know, I can win without even thinking. I can just chill. And we're gonna crush it anyways. What, I get Repanse in 2 turns? That's a little awkward considering that guy's there. Prophetess? The knights are so expensive though. I don't want to just make 1,000,000 knights. Yeah, screw that. I'll wait for Repanse. I'll wait for 2 turns. I'm not feeble. We got this. Totally got this. Magic isn't chivalrous. Also true, but this isn't the chivalrous campaign. This is the crush some faces campaign. Winning without thinking is our specialty here. Yeah. Yeah, totes.
Here, friend. What business?
Join war against the Wood Elves. Yeah, they're far away and I got knights. Why not? Yeah. I guess usually before when I would play Bretonnian campaigns, I'd play as the Fey Enchantress. So I was like, whatever. Whatever, I got the Fey Enchantress. She has magic herself. I don't gotta worry about nothing. I guess I played a couple of Repanse campaigns. And it never occurred to me that yes, I can get a general with no supply lines that'll totally just crush it for me. But you know what?
What would you have of me?
We're good. Also, look at this. Cash money,
Fine.
271 height. All right, so Belagar is quite a bit stronger now. He doesn't like Skaven Blight. That's a very good sign. He should be able to keep him busy. And we got this place. Almost rebelling. Let's go ahead and fix that. And we're going to turn this into our economic center. Because we don't really have much else to do with it. Sick. Then we get Repanse next turn. Amazing. Then we're chilling. Are we getting Norska next? I don't know. I'm kind of just looking for lords, legendary lords that I can have like fun mechanics to play around with. But I don't really know. I kind of just look around. I don't have like a list of lords that I know who I'm gonna play next. Just kind of like, oh hey, this guy has like super cheap stuff. Or like, hey, this guy has like a fun mechanic that I can use that a lot of people don't. Why not? Yeah, Repanse. I do quite like Repanse's campaign. For sure. Here we go. Finally. All right. So we can slam these guys in. We can go ahead and get... Where are we at? Chivalry melee attack. We'll get the melee defense. Nice. Get him in the army next turn. And then we can go ahead. Ooh, the questing knights? Okay, questing knights are way better than knights errant. Knights of the Realm can be more cost effective than questing knights though. But because we have a few turns, I'm thinking we'll pick up like a couple of them. Yeah. Oh crud. Alright. We actually don't have that much cash money. Want to get the damsel building. Yeah. Get the damsel building first. Then we'll chillin'.
Your words.
I really want to spam the questing knights, but we can't just yet. Not
yes.
quite yet. They're just a little bit too pricey. And also with Cetra so close, maybe I'll do it like that. Sure. This should do. Yeah, questing knights are good anvils. They got the armor piercing damage, so they're also good hammers. Yes, Orion does get free armies when you're at war with everyone. It's hilarious. I do want to play the mod that declares war on everyone and play as Orion. I did do the campaign before, close to like when Orion got that change. But I kind of goofed up and lost the campaign anyways with free units. So I feel like a redemption is needed.
To the yard, men.
In the lady's name. Repanse de Lyon.
Okay. Henry, ready for duty. He's all the way over there.
The lady calls me.
I will lead by example.
All right. How is the construction going? Man, it is way pricier, I will say, as opposed to just spamming out super cheap armies. But honestly, having these guys as my allies and Volkmar as my ally is really making things chill this campaign. Knights of the Realm are effectively just better Knights Errant. I guess Knights Errant technically have this ITP ability, but it's not that huge. Oh yeah, I should also get the vows on all the heroes. It's also great because we get 1 million
Welcome.
chivalry too. Some good chivalry build up. Okay, Volkmar is panicking a little bit. Thankfully, we can help him next turn. We got a little bit of spice this campaign, don't we? Honestly, though, I will say it's quite interesting how much of a rubber band mechanic you get from losing armies. Because you would expect that if you lose your entire army, it's like devastating. But because you don't have to pay for the economy anymore, it really is quite a bit better than some might expect. This is definitely not copium. It is genuinely not that bad to just have your entire army annihilated. It really is. Sure. Rank up. Rank up. Rank up. Let's see, what do we got for Cetra's army? Do we know yet? Not quite. Okay. You know what? Maybe I cancel this. Come on. Cancel that just so that I can make enough units to fight Cetra properly. You have 4,600 chivalry in your Repanse campaign. Nice. Yo, once I can get the Green Knight summon to beat the Skaven. Value. Probably want a couple extra lords to get them ranked up. Oh yeah, yeah. I guess it makes sense. All right, first things first though. Let's go over here
As the lady wishes.
and see if we can bait out Cetra into attacking me. If we can just get him to hit my face, then we're good. Income generated 5,000. Dang. I mean 500, not 5,000. Jeez. Also the hero recruit rank for damsels. I should probably wait for that to finish. Here's the Green Knight height. Can't even get in the army right away. Sad. Okay, this is good. This is good. Yeah, Green Knight. We got him, people. Warzag incoming. Oh, there he is. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of upkeep to keep our buddy here safe. Don't need that because she has 1,000,000 leadership. And we'll play this battle. Here we go, more knight shenanigans. You know, at least Ethereals, well, I don't know. Ethereals really, I miss the days when they used to have 75% physical resist. Because at least before, they're really good specialist units. Ever since they reduced it to like 50% resist, they've never been the same, really. Alright, what we got? Cetra. We have a Casket of Souls. Targeting my heroes. These guys should be able to beat up a Cetra. It's a little sus because... Actually, it's not that sus. I have 1,000,000 knights. What am I talking about? This is a hella easy battle. We're chilling. We're chilling. I'm just gonna ride on in. We're gonna punch Cetra in the face. Gonna get a little bit of micro for the slip through. Oh, he's on his chariot. Even better. Then he is most assuredly dead. His chariot Cetra is not nearly as tanky as cat Cetra. Okay, let's just park these guys over here. And then we're goodies. Yeah, look at them going down. Nice. We'll have our knights here to kill off all the archers. And then Henry should be able to hard carry. Can't wait to fight Warzag. Our knights are pretty great anti-light. Okay. There we go. Those are Tomb Guard. Have to be a little bit more careful around them. But otherwise, looking pretty good, yeah. Some solid charges across the board. Just have to stop getting hit by that casket that's doing 1,000,000 damage. God dang. Here comes the big surround. Unfortunately, it's much less effective against a faction like the Tomb Kings, but still, charge damage is charge damage. Nice. Okay, yeah, should be a pretty good battle. I'm pretty sure the rest of this battle will be a cake wash. Cake wash? Is that even the right phrase? Anyways, Cetra's going down, right? Repanse with the AoE. And he dead. Very good. Let's see here. And we can just get in there. Maybe I should have waited for the Empire garrison to come in, but I'm impatient like that. What do you expect? You're watching Enticity. If they don't survive, they weren't meant to live. There we go. Sick. We'll re-recruit the knights later, no problem. Yeah, it's either a wash or a cake walk. There we go. Yeah, you don't wash cakes. Correct. Shots correct. Oh god, this is what I get. This is what I get for talking on stream. That's on the internet now. Oh god. Oh dang, chat was actually kind of going crazy after I said that. Oh. Whoopsies. My bad. Also, yeah, let's shoot questing knights with +8 melee defense. It's kind of huge. Just spam them in Repanse's army. It's true. We do kind of all eat unwashed cakes.
What price for these men?
I don't know. Such as pretty perishable. I feel like in Warhammer they should have made him like more of a raid boss. I guess he was kind of a raid boss in Warhammer 2, but like I think where there has been power creep is definitely the legendary lord fighting power.
Ready.
All the legendary lords that come out today, at least a lot of them, are like way stronger than the best fighter legendary lords back in the day. Like poor Archaon, you know? Compare Archaon to like Tarmakon. The poor guy doesn't stand a chance. Not even a lick of chance. Yeah, I feel like it'd be pretty cool to... cool to see, like, you know, even like Kolek, you know? Kolek used to be a beast. Now he's kind of like, you know, he's a fighter lord. But in the end, he is just kind of Kolek. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate change to the top legendary lords back in the day. Oh, hey, I can make Grail Reliques. Anyone down to watch the Grail Relique only campaign? The only true campaign to play. Alright, so I have to wait 4 turns, but then I get the damsel at level 4. Is that even worth it? I feel like I get her now. And then she can level up, and then I get her vows done a little bit faster. You know what? Let's just do that. I don't know if that's actually the best decision, but I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking with my guns, and no one can tell me otherwise. Or if they do, I'm not listening. Let's see what's good here. All right. Grail Relique campaign ends turn 2. Kolak, nice. Oh, I guess they did buff Kolak in multiplayer. Yeah, I was thinking more single player. Kolak's not scary anymore. Kolak against high elves. Like, he used to be a very common pick against high elves. Back in my day. Kolak was actually he was a legendary lord.
Grant me your gift,
It's true. People were actually using them. You might not believe. But yeah, turn, he loved them. What am I even doing? What are we getting? Farm buffs? Sure. I'm gonna stick with the money because honestly our income's kind of lacking. Then we gotta make sure Volkmar don't die. He can live one more turn, right? For the cavalry to show up. Yes, yeah. Good old the doom stack of Shaggoths. That's classic. That's classic Warhammer 1. Remember when you could just use heroes to kill Archaon? I can't believe that was just a thing. You could just assassinate Archaon. the leader of the end times. With like a pretty high % chance. Alright, so the greenskins have backed off. Because Icket is pretty neutered now. He has like this area, but aside from that, pretty neutered. I'm just gonna leave him alone and deal with this bad boy. Because Cetra is being a little bit too spicy for my allies, and we don't like that. Also, dang, I can get another damsel. Tempted to get another army up.
The lady calls me.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's get a prophetess.
Devotee of the lady.
And she's just going to be an extra set of heroes to crush face for us. She's gonna stick with Repanse for now.
What is your behest?
And then once we have a strong enough like set of heroes and knights, then we're good. Because if we play our cards right, it should be pretty easy for us to win with like a 10 stack. We don't need nearly as many knights as we've been bringing. So let's try it out. Get more heroes in. Because the cheapest unit are these paladins. Look at that, 150 gold. And they will never get more expensive. Insane. Nice. And the war against Cetra begins. Here we go. Now, I could give it all to Volkmar, but honestly, I kind of want to farm up the desert a bit more. Maybe I'll just give him the one province. Or I keep half the province for myself. Not terrible options. Interesting. We have a nothing army. This will be great. Yeah, you can't assassinate guys when the success rate is too low, but like, didn't Archaon just show up at level 1? And then like, he got all his levels after? Or like, he didn't put his equipment on or something, right? So you could like assassinate him, or you could send like an army and just kill him immediately before he like puts his clothes on. And then the end times are just averted. Good times, good times. Oh dang, that's a back deployment if I've ever seen one. All right. Oh yeah, now in game it's much different. The hero cheese is over. Well, some of the hero cheese is over. Yeah, we live in different times now. I wonder what revisiting Warhammer 1 would be like. There's like a ton of quality of life changes that I forgot got implemented. But even between Warhammer 2 to Warhammer 3, there's actually some pretty massive changes. I imagine Warhammer would feel pretty bad, Warhammer 1. Between the super small maps and the fact that you can't settle the mountains if you're playing the Empire. Amongst a few other things. Yeah, I feel like Warhammer 1 would be a little janky feeling. Try going back to Warhammer 2 when you couldn't deal with it? Oh god, so Warhammer 1 must just be absolutely horrible now. You know, it's a good showcase that, you know, on the whole that CA is it's definitely doing better for themselves. All right, now this is a little bit sketchy because they have a lot of large units here, and these Sepulchral Stalkers are anti-large, so we're just gonna deny that flank until I can get a full surround there. Then we're gonna make use of these cavalry units instead. Henry doing great against the Ushapti. Look at him go. All right. And look at that, we got some more AoEs going down. Green Knight actually has a decent amount of HP. Can't wait till I get some healing though. That'll be glorious. Maybe I can hit these stalkers from the back. And okay, here we go. Here's the surround that we're looking for. On these guys over yonder. Just a quick little surround on them. And we should be fine. Get rid of that stance. Henry taking a little bit of heat. Hopefully he can kill the stalkers. And then I think we're in a decent position. The biggest thing, honestly, is the fact that Henry's taking a bit too much damage, but everyone else is doing fine. These awakenings of the wood have been going great too. Let's see here. Just how do I want to keep Henry alive? Because it seems like those guys are having a hard time. Very nice. Henry is... he has 1,000 HP. He has pretty good resistances. He might actually be able to kill the Eyes of the Desert. So I am just going to leave him there and see how he holds. And then with a little bit of support, this should be a W. And then even if we lose a few knights, honestly, we'll be fine too. Green Knight doesn't have perfect vigor. I guess all the ghosts in the game don't have perfect vigor, right? It is a little bit weird because generally the elite knights do have perfect vigor. So it's not because he's a ghost, it's because he should be a knight of the lady, right? Then again, he did die. So if you think about it, right, maybe he lost the blessing of the lady because he died. Is that how that works? Am I getting the lore correct here? Is he truly a proper Bretonian knight? If he's a ghost? Maybe not. Right? They're called living saints for a reason. Yeah, no, all ghosts can get tired. Well, it's like they're ghosts. They're ghosts, but like, that doesn't mean they have like infinite endurance, right? It's not like you become a god amongst men when you're a ghost. You clearly have limitations, and being tired is one of them. Cardio is non-existent? No, they have their ghost hearts. Think about their poor little ghost hearts just pumping as hard as they can. Pumping their ghost blood, flexing their ghost muscles. All right. Don't claim to know anything about them. So nice. Those Empire forces. We beat them. We beat them to it. He's not undead, so he's not a ghost. Ooh, that's an interesting take. The Green Knight's not undead. Is the Green Knight actually not undead? Does he not have the undead thing? What is he then? Yeah, no, that changes everything. The Green Knight never died. What is he? Is he just a projection? Is he like, I don't know. Wait, let me check. Let me actually confirm that the Green Knight is indeed not an undead. Ghosts are not undead. Ghosts are just dead. Oh my gosh. I love that. I love that. Though the in-game technicality still must be checked. Though I think I agree with you, Garrick. That about checks out. The Green Knight has... Really? You're not going to give me a stats? Oh my gosh, what a ripoff. Alright, well, we'll have to check in battle. First things first, though, we got some vows to do. Okay. It's gonna take a hot second.
For the lady.
I wish there was a way to automate the vow system.
For the lady.
Ah, here we go. Causes terror. Yeah, the Green Knight is not a dead guy. Is the Green Knight actually literally just a Green Knight this whole time? Oh my god.
The lady calls me. Ah, yes.
He's just a green guy. Would you look at that? Let's see. What are we getting? Replenish and other replenish. Height.
Repanse de Leon.
Yeah, they just found a dude. It's like the Grail Relique. It's just a dead dude that just happens to be special for everyone. God dang.
Shall we?
Yo, I'm actually getting so hungry right now.
She speaks.
Anyone else just starving?
Yes.
Why is it that... How do I get hungry after less than 3 hours? I gotta eat like bigger
Is it time?
breakfasts, I swear.
Paladin of Britonia.
It shall come to pass. The lady
Yeah, she
protects
just
me.
gotta run over
To
there.
the yard, man.
We have
I shall
met
seek
before.
great
Okay.
relics.
Whoops. What should I get?
My magic
Is there like a
is
good
yours.
snack food I can pick up? One wonders.
The lady wills it.
Maybe I'll take a quick 5-second break just to stuff my face. I can grab like
have seen
maybe I
your
can grab a
heart.
chocolate. Just like literal just raw energy. That'll probably be enough to keep me going for the rest of the stream today. Anything good here? Diplomacy. We do not need diplomacy. Let's upgrade our farms now. Why not?
This is forbidden.
And
The
then auto resolve height. Now what does this do? For bowman units. Well, that was a mistake. Perfect vigor. We have melee infantry. Dang, I really took the most useless banners, didn't I?
May the lady guide your blade with the lady's strength.
You just eat constantly so you never become hungry. That's a pro strat.
I am ready.
Oh, dang, that was a siege battle. Hype. Yo, we're speedrunning these vows. Oh, yeah. Legendary Lord. Kill 5 lords in battle. Oh, yeah, so easy. And they're all gonna get perfect vigor.
In the lady's name.
Let's go.
The lady calls me. Repanse de Leon.
Let's see. Win a siege battle. Dang it, she could have gone that a little bit earlier. Okay, sure. Siege battle it is. Nice. So this is going great. We got our proper doom stack actually forming now.
For Britonia. For
Couple
the
more
lady.
levels and these guys will become indestructible. I believe they have the guardian trait too, which is really good for us. And soon enough we can spam yet more paladins. I'm gonna be really ramping up now. Now I have 2 damsels, which is enough for basically all my needs, so I'll get rid of this building now. And then it's just gonna be economy and night buildings absolutely everywhere.
I await.
All right, time to get some food. Oh God.
I have time, but I ask that you be swift in your intent.
Dang it, the intern's supposed to be progressing. Alright. This stream is brought to you by mysterious balls of chocolate that you definitely don't know what it is. Definitely did not. I would never randomly show a product, someone else's product, without them sponsoring me.
Ready.
Definitely not.
Have heart. The lady guides us. What was theirs is ours.
Devotee of the lady. I go hence.
She speaks, I listen. Can I assist? As you order.
Alright. That should keep me alive for the next hour and 10 minutes. I can feel the energy coursing through my veins. Feeling all right. Woo. You know what? Was a guy who thought that if he chose to advertise for someone in his videos without them asking, he could just demand money from them and they'd have to pay. Yo, that's jokes.
We are here to listen, and
Wonder where that thought came from. Sounds like entitlement. Ferrero Rocher? Nope. Wrong round chocolate. It's not Ferrero Rocher.
rebels!
I think it's actually not a problem if I talk about random brains on stream, right? Do you have any expert lawyers
For
in chat?
Britonia!
Your coming was foretold.
Also, does she have okay, no, all the knights that she gets are expensive, so
What news?
won't be bothering with that just yet.
The lady's justice!
The lady is with you.
How do I want to handle this situation? So we have a friend here,
Tracker of distinction.
but I don't think Volkmar needs that many settlements to make armies anyways. So I'm just gonna keep them for myself, like a good friend. Should be good. Nice
Ready to
melee
serve.
defense.
Defender of the weak.
Melee defense really is just one of the best stats in the game, isn't it? Although melee attack is really good if you want to duel hard generals to kill, hard lords. Like Sigvald, you really need melee defense if you want to kill him. Lint chocolates. Is that the same as Lindor? No. No, it is not. Wait, no, yes it is. Oh, okay, yeah. Lindor, okay. I just had to double check. I can't look silly on stream, so I'm just gonna search it in front of everyone.
I await!
Also, dang, why are we taking attrition? Sandstorm?
I
Rip-off.
will at once! To
You enjoying your colonial expansion? Oh yeah, things are
in
going
the
great right
lady's
now.
name, prepare!
Things are going amazing for us. Okay, vow completed.
What
Hi.
is your behest?
She can now have normal knights. Oh wait, no. It was the other one that... Dang it. Uh-huh. Yeah, I feel like the vow system could be reworked. Because CA... Like, I don't know. They have so many lords that get buffs if you complete certain tasks with them. And I feel like the way they handle those
Repanse
systems
de
is so much
Leon.
better. Vow system kind of
For
feeling
Britonia,
outdated as
for
of
the
late.
lady. Yes, de Leon.
Oh, right, height. More paladins. Paladin Tide is assembling. And then I should just be able to run...
I see you.
The thing is, it's more or less just a normal hero stack.
I see much.
It's just that it's super cheap compared to a normal hero stack. I remember not really liking hero stacks back in Warhammer 2. Because, yeah, they would be just hella expensive. With
Pioneer
Repanse,
of
it just feels so much more doable. Amazing how one song can cause attrition. You know, I guess that's magic for you. Yeah, Vow system is Epic Deeds of Chaos, but worse. Well, you know, Epic Deeds of Chaos is built... You know, they probably had the same idea as Vows, but with the knowledge of the years, they just made it better.
What business have you with?
You want to be friend? Hey, you want to be friend? Okay, I'm gonna grab another chocolate. 1 second. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
In the lady's name!
Spellcaster.
At once! Now, to battle! For Britannia!
Man, Suchar is really not
Yes.
holding up very well, is he?
Ever faithful.
Repanse!
Your behest? We have met before. Devotee of the lady.
Yeah, I feel like Suchar should be much scarier. Maybe it's just because he was getting massacred by Volkmar or trading into him. Also, yeah, the chivalry tide.
I serve
Yeah,
the
I like
lady.
the French tie
My
for the
lady
simplicity
calls.
of it all.
She speaks, I listen.
Okay, nice. Whoa! That's a lot of Zinch corruption we got there. Interesting. Am I just gonna have to push south forever? I guess if the Dow we have Ikit. My borders are fairly safe. I'll probably just keep pushing south. Also, dang, that gives so much control. Such it doesn't serve, but he definitely dies. Indeed, he does. Yeah, Vow system's just an older system. Like, when was it even introduced? It was like mid Warhammer 2, was it? That is quite some time ago.
In the lady's name, I welcome you.
3 years ago or something. Okay, maybe 2 years ago. Also, dang, we've connected with the Bretonians. The Bretonian mainland height. What the? They just straight up died? Holy crap, they got ogred. All right. Well, there goes one ally. I forgot. Oh god, it's Chungus. All right. Yeah, I forgot that what's his face actually
Your
pushes
coming
in there
was
pretty hard.
foretold.
Move together!
Well, all right. First things first, let's do the Gochuk and Felix battle. And then we'll figure things out later. That'll be really good for this army because it just heals our heroes like crazy. Oh yeah, Geomantic Web. Classic. Although Geomantic Web isn't that bad. If you treat it like a minor mechanic, it's okay. It's just because it has all the fanfare that you expect it to be a really cool mechanic. But like, you know, as a mechanic, it's like, you control more territory around you, you get more bonuses. It's like, alright, you know, that's cool enough, you know. Doesn't have to be fancy. So I personally am less peeved about Geomantic Web.
The lady's command!
All right. This battle should be way easier with the cavalry span. Should be way easier. Because we can just save Gochuk and Felix immediately.
For my lady!
Slow down that guy. So that he doesn't get to Gochuk and Felix. And then I should just be able to aggro the Furies on the dudes. Oh dang, that's a lot of rampage. It's gonna heal, but there we go. All of our heroes have really good anti-large. So that's more or less just gonna annihilate them. And then maybe I can just beeline it. for these Furies with some of the cavalry. I don't really know if they... Okay, they do just straight up aggro normally. Dang, okay, so that makes life hella easy then. Oh yeah, this battle's so easy with cavalry. Look at that. Bretonia just crushes it here. More or less. More or less, kind of. Oh god, there's a summon. Gotta be careful around those. Oh god, they do magic damage. The Green Knight has a bit of a rough time. But overall, not bad. Okay. Then I just send these guys over and they can do some snippety sniping. Nice. Yeah. Then the Aluruses should go down at decent speed. I think. I don't know. Okay, yeah, no, the knights are actually doing damage. Okay, good. Yeah, the problem is that they're foot characters, so your knights will have a little bit of a hard time actually getting on top of them in landing hits. Thankfully for me, though, these are questing knights and they do quite a bit of damage. Although maybe not as much as I would hope for. Okay, let's get a few more knights over there, maybe. I'll say this is definitely easier than when I had tons of ranged. Because Gotrek is basically at 0 risk of getting murdered. Oh, dang. Are we losing the Knights of the Realm? The Furies? Oh my gosh, the buff really kicking in. Come on, just beat her up. Getting the whole knockdown system, always a little bit janky. Always makes the super tiny light characters way stronger than they should be against the likes of large units like your cavalry. But it's fine, we're getting there. Let's just send the heroes over here. Repanse can help with the fight here since she's not flying. And then once those guys are sniped out, then we're goodies. What buff did Furies get? Higher entity count. They have a higher entity count and they have more leadership. And they already did pretty good damage before. So yeah, that made them quite powerful. All right, beat him up.
My blade is yours.
Beat him up. Speed in. Honestly, pretty fun battle though. I kind of like the design of this battle. You know, it feels like it has just the right amount of challenge. Kind of like old school Total War. Where like, you know, there's a good struggle, but it's manageable. And if you know what you're doing, you can conquer it. But at first glance, it is definitely a difficult one. Okay, come on. Just kill her. There we go. Nice. Success. We got Gotrek and Felix. What kind of GPU do you have? Forget. Non-AMD one. It's a NVIDIA. It's like a really nice NVIDIA one. I won it playing a Creative Assembly Intel sponsored tournament. So it was like it's pretty chunky. Let's see here. The VOW system sucks and has sucked since it was first introduced. Dang, that's harsh. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's kind of cool, and this is just like a little bit too much management.
Let's get some alieners after that.
Definitely not like an amazing system, but you know, maybe I'm being too kind, but you know, it's all right. Oh yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, here's my settings. I got an RTX 3080 Ti. This was like during the time when graphics cards were really getting hella expensive
What is your
too.
behest?
Sit a while.
So it was white quite the tournament victory for me. And yeah, it kind of just set me for life. I don't have to worry about upgrading my PC or anything for like forever. It's great.
The Leoness! In the lady's name!
Oh yeah, look
What
at that HP.
news? I await!
Invincible paladins, let's go. Get the armor there, just a little bit of extra armor, why
I
not?
listen.
Alright. So far I'd say this campaign's actually going quite swimmingly. And with the heroes in here now,
Yes, ready.
soon, once she hits
Fortune
level
favors
5, I can give her some knights.
Prophetess.
Then we basically
For the
have
lady.
2 like mini doom stacks. And they can just split up and start taking fights like crazy, because the heroes with healing magic should be enough to tip any fight in my favor, as long as we actually take the time to micro them, I think. At least that's my thought.
Paladin of Bretonia.
Oh, whoops, I had an extra knight there. You struggle with 30 FPS with the 3060. Do you have anti-aliasing on and shadows on? Because both of those will slow you down like crazy. You want to turn shadows way low and low anti-aliasing, and then your Warhammer will run way
You
faster.
have no right to speak. Yet
Unless
you
you're already
are
on
the
lowest,
same.
in which case I apologize. Greatest apologies. Arrive home, see Enticity, smile. Oh, thank you. You are too kind. You are too kind.
I am ready.
Devotee of the lady.
We'll say the best part about this job is making
For
people feel
Bretonia,
good.
For the lady. For
And
the
also
lady.
working from home, that's also pretty good. But also it's nice to make people feel nice, alright?
Have heart. The lady guides us.
Alright, nice. Another victory. Another Cetra has arrived.
Your behest.
Nothing too scary though.
My magic is yours.
And then once I can get Dwellers
Spellcaster.
Below. Oh
I see
Nelly.
much.
Dwellers Below,
I
even
see.
post nerf, is probably still an amazing spell.
Sorceress.
Because it's basically
have
just
seen
like a
your
pit of
heart.
shades. Its damage
The lady
values are
calls
more or
me.
less the same, so yeah. See anything good here? Not really. Do I really want to go red line skill tree? I guess there's not much else to go. So, sure.
For Bretonia.
Anti-aliasing is off and shadows are on low, but when you zoom out it goes to 10 to 20 FPS. Oof. That's rough, my dude.
Repanse to
Yeah.
Leon.
Yo, it's crazy how
As you order.
optimized early games were, though. Like, way back, the older games, just because hardware was so bad at processing, all the developers, they had no luxuries. Like, it's like, you have to optimize the memory and the data so hard, or it will not be able to run on any device anywhere. And then you just get like super duper efficient games. Nowadays, developers have much more luxury, so we get more games, of course.
De Leon.
But it means that all the file sizes cost 100 gigabytes for like every game. I have like 1 terabyte of memory. And I'm like, ooh, I want to download this game. And it's like, I'm out of space. Well, let's see what can I delete. I look around. I have like 3 games installed, and that's 1/3 of my PC space gone. It's crazy. It's crazy. Isn't Warhammer at like 150 gigabytes now or something? Yeah, Dwellers Below is nice. It's a stationary vortex. What else could you what else could you really hope for? Oh yeah, the foot goat tricking Felix. Here we go. We're being sneaky. Waiting for reinforcements. Oh, dang, this will actually be pretty spicy. Can we escape? The cavalry's arrived. Keep running. Oh god, alright, here we go. Hey, she got saved. She got knocked away. Alright, interesting. Here we go. So let's get the cav in here. We want to more or less just fight in this blob. And then it should be pretty indestructible, all things considered. Especially with all of our heroes here. Which one of these guys has a Helm of Discord? This guy. There we go. Nice. We got Repanse. Yeah, Sutter ain't making it. Yeah, here we go. So with the heroes, we got super cheap armies. And I should be able to win battles with like only, you know, 10 heroes. Or like 5 heroes, 5 or 6 heroes plus the cavalry. This should let me start, this should allow me to start spamming armies like crazy. With the only limiting factor being my unit capacity for paladins. But all in all, it should be a pretty good strat. Yeah, on the bright side, memory has grown a ton and SSDs are hella cheap. So, as much as games have increased in size a ton, it's honestly not that much of a problem. Though I will say it is always impressive when a game like Factorio comes out and it is just optimized like crazy. Like, you know, I've been talking about playing Rust, right? Speaking of unoptimized games, Rust is not a very optimized game. Not at all. The fact that this PC struggles to run Rust, it really speaks volumes. Like, I get FPS drops. And like, you don't really get graphics cards better than the one I have currently.
We have met before.
Yeah.
Feel true power.
I think that's kind of the biggest thing, right? Most people just want to be able to run graphics. Just want to be able to run their graphics and not have to worry about it. 20 years from now, 1 terabyte will be nothing. Dude, 20 years from now, everything will be different. Let's just go back and think about how different things were 20 years ago. Did you know, well, of course, most of you know, but like, the fact that smartphones weren't a thing boggles the mind. Like 20 years ago. Hey, I was there for it, you know, I was there like before the smartphones took over. Like, there was a time when, you know, if you went to like Disneyland and your parents wanted to know where you were, you had to have like a walkie-talkie with you.
I suppose so.
And like, that is unfathomable now. You know? Like, aside from like, you know, just having fun with your kids, right? Imagine like, you know, take your kids to Disneyland and it's like, all right, now if you need to contact me, hit this button on this device.
I am your man.
And then like, you know, I'd make sure you don't change the channel accidentally.
I'm there.
What did people even do? How did people keep track of each other back in the day? I barely remember.
God help us. Ready to fight.
Yeah. Like 20 years from now. Who knows? Who knows? 20 years from now, space travel might be, you know, like, space travel could be available to the mildly rich instead of the super rich. That's huge. That's huge. Yeah.
For the king.
AI boyfriends. Well, you know, that already exists, doesn't it? In, you know, the AI takeover has already come. I do kind of wonder, though, with new AI search, you know, devices like ChatGPT and so on. I do wonder if that is going to be the next big thing, kind of like cell phones.
Conquer!
where it's like, man, I can't believe that we just had to browse Google back in the day.
Yes!
You know, nowadays we got like this, like, you know, sick AI chatbot that like will accurately find information for you instead of what we have today, right? And then it's just like, yeah, you just don't have to search for stuff. Like, you know, if you need to fix a tire, right? Okay, well, there's already a lot of information, but like, you know, if you need to, like, if you have a weird bug with your PC and it's freaking out and you don't know what's going on, then like it's super easy to search for a solution. Or I don't know. What else do we search for? What else requires a lot of tedious searching? I don't know, maybe research? I don't know.
Bretonia is patient.
Oh, more treaties, right? Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can take out Cetra. I think we also got some vows completed, probably. Most likely.
Devotee
So
of
she
the
should
lady.
be able... No, she can't get the questing knights yet. Win a siege battle in a desert climate. Pretty easy.
We have met before.
Desert, win a siege... Oh, okay. It's all win a siege battle. Win a siege battle, desert. These guys
Your
don't have
coming was
vows.
foretold.
Okay, yeah. Definitely the vow system, once you get to mid-game, it starts... it starts dragging a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Which one of these gives the movement range? Beast Slayer, right?
I have seen your heart.
Alright, so at
What is
this
your
point, I
behest?
think this is where we can start splitting up our armies.
Prophetess.
I believe they are strong
it
enough
shall
where we
come
can do
to
that.
pass.
Yeah.
The Leoness!
And
In the
then
lady's name!
we'll have some spicy battles
Repanse
again.
de Leon!
Won't be
Ah,
easy
yes.
auto resolves. Oh wait, no, I still can't put knights in
Is
her
it
army.
time?
I still need I need her to get a to win a siege battle first.
As you order.
Alright. What we got? We got the springs, we got Kemri. Any where is Kemri? It's up here? Okay.
For
So
Bretonia,
here's
for
the
lady.
play. We'll just beeline it straight to
I shall
Kemri.
go.
We'll win that siege
Devotee
battle.
of
She
the
can pick up
lady.
some knights.
No.
And then we're doing great. The nice part about the pledge to campaign is it can be any of the armies and heroes in those armies that are involved in the correct battle type. Sorry? Any of the heroes involved in the correct battle type. I am confused. It's weird to you that companies think AI is ready for anything. Well, you know,
Never yield.
it's easy to hype up AI. Yeah, I'll catch up with Hyperlisk. Just I'm having a hard time reading, okay? I'm still hungry. But yeah, back to AI. Yeah.
Such relentless heat.
But like it's so hype though, you know? It's so hype to just be like, oh yes. Like look at this AI, look at what I can do, and then they just show the best case scenario for it, and it looks sick.
I have seen your heart.
It's honestly, it's not too unexpected of companies too, right? Companies are pretty prone to following trends. As in, it has to be in a desert or jungle major settlement. Doesn't count minor settlements. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's kind of a pain. Isn't the industry in Wizard Palace deactivated because I got a level 3 windmill? I'll have to check. Does the windmill even deactivate that now? Or did they change Bretonia? Let's see. Wizard's Palace. It says... I don't know. I think it just... Oh, okay. This reduces income from farms if I level it up. But farms... Oh, okay. Yes, yes. It will be deactivated soon. Okay, so let's get rid of that. You are correct. You are correct. It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, it's not the windmill. It's actually just the farm that counteracts it. Who would have guessed?
Seers, her will be done.
Oh,
The
whoops.
lady is watching.
My bad. I did not have
Battle
enough movement
comes.
range for that. Whoops-a-daisies.
I see much.
Hmm. But yeah, so far I'd say this campaign was quite successful. Not as successful as my other campaigns, though. I definitely had a much better run-in with those. Also, this should be interesting. Yeah, I feel like the hero spam is still way too slow for my taste. I like the tier 1 unit spam way more. There's a river. Unfortunately, no river battle. It doesn't deactivate it. It only gives a minus 100%. Oh, that is interesting. So you offset the minus %, and then you can maximize your money that way. That's pretty cool. All right, so here's the play. I'll just charge them, let them blob, and then send in the cavalry to do cleanup. This will be a good test to see how strong the hero squad is too. And it's sad that Dwellers got nerfed, honestly. Kind of wish Dwellers didn't get nerfed. Is it just me? I guess, you know, multiplayer balance and such. But like, they could have nerfed it in a way that was still interesting. I feel like they nerfed Dwellers in the most like vanilla way they could have. Or not even. They kind of they nerfed it really weirdly. They nerfed the direct damage of it. I don't know what's with CA and making spells just all the same. But yeah, I really wish that
Yes.
I really wish that they would have kept the unique like little damage thing that they had on it.
Honor and glory! The lady wills it!
I missed it already. Because then before, you know, Dwellers was one of the only vortex spells that would do good against what's it? It would do good against targets with less than 25 entities. Which is like super rare, right? You don't really have any spells that would be like that before. So it's actually like super duper interesting. But like, you know, if I were to make the spell video series again today, there would be like nothing to talk about. It's like this spell it's the same as Pit of Shades, but it does a little bit less damage. This spell is also Pit of Shades, but it's a little bit more Winds of Magic. And you know,
Paladin of Bretonia!
yeah, I don't know. I guess the buff spells still have a little bit of pizzazz to them, but even the buff spells are, I don't know. What happened to unique spells, CA? It's not actually that important. It's important as a player who is nostalgic for it. But as a player who still though, I feel like it was a cool little thing that they had going on in Warhammer. Maybe there's a good reason for it. Like, you know, if someone at CA was like, yeah, it's easier to balance out spells when they have less crazy values like that. You know, we want these spells to be like, yeah, these ones are infantry. You know, there's already so many spells in the game, so a little bit of standardization will go a long way. Which is still, honestly, that's not a great answer. But it's at least like acceptable, I guess. Still though, I miss it so much. And the Winds of Magic recharge system getting changed. Actually, that was a better change. I kind of like that more, but Yeah, there really is no point making a spell series nowadays, though. Aside from telling people that buff spells suck. That always has to be said.
Feel my blade!
You guys should know that already. This Dwellers Below is taking forever to recharge. Also, yes, 100% the Hero Blob is an effective tool, followed by a Knight's Charge. They went in a good direction with Lore of Hags. I haven't actually explored it much yet, so maybe they actually did it justice. Feels weird for Lore of Life to have some of the best healing and damage. That is true. That is true. But like, you can just nerf the damage and still make it good against like, you know, single entities or ogres or such. Because now you have it where all damage spells are bad against ogres. If anything is like an ogre-sized unit with like 16 models, like an elite ogre unit, no spell can really touch them. So it's not even like you can bring a special tech to do well against ogres specifically. It's just like, yeah, no, they're just really good against all your spells. Lore of Hags has different effects when you overcast them. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I like that.
I have seen your heart.
The Leoness!
What
Oh,
is
did they
your
all die?
request?
Ah, dang it.
Repanse de Leon!
Alright, so Camry no longer has units in there. So I guess I'll just walk in and take it. Dang, that's a tier 4 settlement. Sure, I'll take it.
Paladin!
Your behest?
Get the, yeah.
Britannia.
Get more paladins
In the
going.
lady's name!
Oh,
May the
yeah, are you
lady guide
screwed?
your blade. She
He's
speaks,
screwed. Cetra
I
got
listen.
nothing on me. Nice.
Ah, yes.
Honestly, this campaign went swimmingly. Feeling like it's already starting to wrap up at this pace. We didn't even get to get a 20 stack of paladins.
Noble son of Bretonia.
Honestly, Final Transmutation is a lot weaker than you would think. Old school, like old school. Oh, crap. Eh. No! Ah, crap. He has to do hero actions to get his thing. Ah, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, old school Final Transmutation isn't that much better than a Dwellers Below on a blob. Because Dwellers Below, like, Final Transmutation hits each unit. But Dwellers Below, it hit each entity. Which is a very, very important distinction. And if you're talking about infantry blobs, it is so
I
good.
see you.
And then it has like the slowing effect too. It had
The lady is
everything.
with you.
It was maybe a bit too strong, yes.
You
but-
honor me.
Yeah.
Devotee of the
Does it
lady.
have the slow still? Does it still have the slow? I don't even know if it still has the
Prophetess.
slow, honestly. That just
I am
makes it
ready.
just a vortex spell. What a shame.
Your words.
All right. Oh my gosh, so many levels. So many levels, so many vows.
Bretonia for the lady!
I will say though, this is a pretty good strat. We got 2 armies set up. We got a ton of income.
Noble son of Bretonia!
This is
Ever
quite
faithful.
nice. Look at that. Cetra's more or less all dead. And then like, yeah, the northern front's all set. Maybe not as set as it could be with Scrag over here. But I'd say this went quite smoothly.
Seers.
Bring back 400
I
speed
suspect ill
greases.
intent behind your
I feel like they
words.
should have given him an item that boosts his speed by, oh dang. Should have given him an item that boosts his speed up to 400% and make it like, I don't know, make it like a super rare item. You know, a little Easter egg to remember him by. I guess it just wouldn't make sense though. the movement preview lies. It's so annoying. There's ways to understand it a little bit better. You can read the tea leaves and get a gist of how the thing works, but yeah, the movement preview can sometimes be real janky. Okay, so she still hasn't won a siege battle. That is kind of awkward. Okay, Kasabar is where we can go. And then she can finally pick up some knights. Okay, very good. Very, very good.
Now to battle for Britannia.
Oh my gosh, 20,000 gold.
For Britannia.
He's rich. Recruitment duration local reduced. Oh, that's kind of cool for the knights. Alright, so I can finally split up my armies. We're doing great. Oh my gosh, the Faust is getting unwieldy. It's getting unwieldy. I wish there was a way to just copy the level up of some of your heroes, and then it just levels up like the next hero in the same fashion. Small request to CA.
Is it time?
Kind of like how they remember your formations for battle deployment. It should like remember how you level up your other paladins, or like you could save it as a preset or something. That'd be hype. Although then again, I'm not really playing until late game most of the time anyway, so does it truly matter? Probably not. All right, more paladins. More paladins. That landmark's super good. That's your favorite region to recruit questing knights from? Yeah, makes sense. One turn questing knight recruit? That's hype. The battle formation doesn't really work. It works for like 2 battles and stops for the rest of the campaign. Really? It works for me. Yeah, no, the system works for me. Non-aggression pact. Nah, I might want to end them. There is a mod for that. Ooh, that's fun. Though it's always better to have it actually implemented in game than to just have people mod everything. Alrighty, so she can finally pick up these units. We got a 15 unit doom stack and another 15 unit doom stack. Volkmar's heading on out. Cetra's more or less dead. I think, honestly, it feels like we are more or less done.
My magic is yours.
Anyone else feel like this campaign's more or less done? Are there any challenges you guys feel like I should take on before I call it quits here? Again, we got the tier 4 going already. We're gonna get Grail Knights soon, just in case we really needed them. Let's see here. What else can I get? What's this? Trebs. It's just Trebs. I could get what's this? Global recruitment capacity. Ooh, that's actually really hype. Yeah. Will there be multiplayer this week? Yeah, actually, I've scheduled a thing with Battlesea. We weren't able to do it last week, but on Friday we'll be streaming some multiplayer with them. Should be much fun. Who knows? Maybe I'll take a break from campaign for a bit and do some multiplayer tomorrow too. Maybe like you know, viewers face me stream. Yeah, maybe it's just for me, since I generally know what's up, how to carry out the late games. But there's definitely still a lot of unresolved stuff. There's still Setchar. We still have to push north. We have what's it? We have Ikit Claw that needs a clubbing. Yes. And then after that, it's then we head into the late game where it's like, you know, actually taking out the major threats across the ocean. There's a good amount of stuff to do. Okay, here we go. Let's actually test out this stack here. So this is not exactly a full stack just yet. But I
You
would
honor
like to
me.
see if they
I
actually
see
do
much.
stand a chance against Cetra.
I serve the lady.
If they can,
I
if
have
these
seen
guys
your
can stand
heart.
against Cetra,
Sorceress.
then I think the stack proves itself. We will need some of this though. Just a ton of equipment.
What is your behest?
Sure. Actually, we don't have that much equipment, dang. But yeah, let's see if we can do it.
Slay
He's in
them.
March stance, but he has a lot of elite units. Does the stack win against a bunch of Necro Knights and Stalkers? I'm pretty sure it does, because the blobbing that you get on the heroes gives your knights so much freedom to get surrounds. Yeah, isn't SFO released on Friday? I don't know. We planned Friday anyways, though. I probably won't be playing SFO, by the way. I just don't think there's... I don't think... Yeah, I think I just personally... I like the normal campaign experience anyways. If it really catches on, maybe I'll dabble, but most likely no SFO.
Priestess of
All
the
right.
lady.
Here we go. Can it be done?
Bretonia needs me.
It's gonna be a tough battle. It may very well be. I have faith though with the Go Truck and the Felix. That's a lot of Sepulchral Stalkers. Okay, that's a lot of Sepulchral Stalkers.
At once.
Here we go. Just diving on the horseman. And then we want to make sure Felix gets in there so he can heal him up.
With haste.
And then it's Dwellers Below action. I don't have Dwellers Below. Oh. Alright, healing it'll be. So do I have anything? I have a bunch of Foe Seekers. Alright. Well, it's fine. They'll be able to keep alive. We're already seeing the AI blob up pretty hard. So I should be able to get some pretty good cavalry cycle charging. Oh, okay, I do have Dwellers. Sick. We can chuck that down.
The lady.
Let's pull back a tiny bit. Felix is healing them up, so I don't actually need to spend that much on heals. Very good, very good. And nice. Let's just start picking off some stragglers.
Priestess of the lady.
This is great. Yeah, now this battle's chill. This battle's absolutely chill. Unless we start getting some guys routed off. Which we might. We'll see.
Priestess
Do I have
of the
another
lady.
Dwellers yet? Oh, I don't even have the Winds of Magic for Dwellers. Alright. Well, that does make things a little bit more interesting. Have to worry about that Casket of Souls, too. Pretty mighty charge we're able to get down, though. And I think a Dweller's just on that blob. Just deletes them. Plus, we get the sandwich. Yeah. Yeah, so this was basically the game plan that I had going into this campaign.
Break them.
It's the fact that you have a really easy blobbing capabilities. You throw down the AoE, and then your cavalry just go to town.
Of the lights.
Pretty good. In fact, we're barely gonna lose any units in here. Look at us go. Yeah, look at that. Knights are basically at full HP. This is like the most chill battle ever. I don't even have a 20 stack. Now, he was in March stance, right? We did have to manipulate the AI a little bit. But I think that speaks for itself. Yeah, the Casket did a little bit. Casket. Oh, it nuked their cavalry for a bit? Oh, never mind. But yeah, nice. Solid. Yeah, I think a group of group of 6 heroes, a little bit of AoE, and the rest is cavalry is more or less what, yeah. It's Hero Hammer, exactly. Hammer and heroes. Beautiful. And they're more than tanky enough. And that makes the entire unit, you know, you can hit them from any direction and it's great. Pretty nice. But anyways, yeah, I think I've had my fill. I think we've set ourselves up to a very solid campaign this day. Tomorrow we'll be streaming the same time as usual, and we will probably be dabbling in some multiplayer.
The Leoness.
So for those of you who want to watch
The
that,
lady.
feel free to tune on in. It is open to all people, you know, of all skill levels. So
Now,
yeah, really, you know, it's kind of just a chill day. Alternatively, you can just watch me play against people and it's also chill. Anyways, for now, I'm gonna call it a day. Peace out. Have a wonderful day, peoples. And that'll be all. Yeah, I'll pass on the... Yeah, that's it. Alright. Oh god, I need some food. See ya, what's the beast? Best beast? Bretonian cav? Questing knights for the price. Although, I don't know. Maybe the grails got better. See ya, see ya.